Hey, hello everybody! How you doing? It's time for another gaming stream. It is that time of the week again. Oh yeah, always excited. How you doing, Jose? You're already here. Love to see it. I am here. Hi, Lloyd. Yeah, love to see it. Awesome. How you doing, Jose? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to go back. There we go. There we go. Now I can see it. Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, we're here. We're live. We're gonna finish Mario Sunshine today. Like, no doubt about it. We're absolutely gonna finish it. We got 84 shines right now. Last time we got a lot of progress happening again. We got somehow like a lot of those you know, more pesky ones, like I said at the beginning too. But like on the last stream the last stream, I should say, we got a lot of like stuff from my childhood that gave me like a lot of trouble. You know what I mean? Like stuff where I was like stuck on like that stuff for like an hour or something, like hours. There's like the roller coaster one in Pinna Park and the Chuckster, Jose, the Chucksters. Somehow I got it on my first try, so yeah, pretty good. I'm happy about that. And yeah, today we're gonna finish it. Like last time we stopped right before the last area basically, but I kind of feel like we did not finish Pianta Village quite yet, so I kind of want to go back there first. And then there's like one more thing that we can do now that we sort of opened up the mountain and stuff. There's one more extra thing we can do, and then we're going yeah, we're going to confront Bowser Jr. and hopefully save Peach. And then after that we're gonna switch to another game. And yeah, the reason why I chose this game is kind of because yeah, we're doing Zelda II, The Adventure of Link. It's an NES game, and the reason why I kind of wanted to do that is because I feel like that's we're playing like the most divided Mario game right now in the fan base. Like either you hate it or you love it. Like I feel like there's no in between. And with Zelda 2, it's kind of the same thing. Like that is the whole series is pretty consistent with everybody, where everybody pretty much likes almost every game. You know what I mean? But Zelda 2 is that weird one where some people just cannot stand it and some people love it. You know what I mean? And I am on the love it side, so we're gonna play that. Jose says, I'm doing good. Awesome. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I am doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. I'm always looking forward to these streams. Always super exciting. Jose says, it's kind of sad Sunshine is nearly done by, but I will not miss the Chucksters. Yes, exactly. I will never miss the Chucksters. Hey, how you doing, Strawberry Shortfake? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thanks for being here. Always appreciate you hanging out, of course. Thank you very much. Jose says, hi, Strawberry. Yeah, love to see it. All right, let's get back into this, y'all. Let's go back to our file over here. File B. Barrio, I guess. All right. Yeah, so this, you may notice, this is a bit different. Strawberry says, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Always excited for these gaming streams. It's always something that I look forward to in the week. It's just fun to hang out and play these games and talk about it, and whatever happens, happens, man. Like on these live streams, like all of the stuff that I look back on and that sort of cracks me up. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen this time. But yeah, yeah, you may have noticed that little preview thing that happened. That is basically, you know, like what I always thought happened is that only happens when you beat the game, but because we went into Corona Mountain and we exited the area, all of the water that was like basically flooding the whole fucking island, you go back and all of the water is gone all of a sudden, and if you restart the game again, that little preview shows up basically, where it's just like, hey, look, the sun is super fucking bright and the Shine Gate is fine, like everything is all good, even though you haven't saved the princess yet. So yeah, I do kind of think that's quite nice. But yeah, anyway, so let's go back into yeah, but like I said, that was sort of what I thought. Like I always thought that was like exclusively for when you beat the game, but I guess it also does it when you haven't technically beat the game yet, so that's quite funny. But we're going back into Pianta Village because the last time we chased down Shadow Mario, and we actually did not do the last one yet because I didn't have the time. But now we have time. We have a whole fresh stream ahead of us, so yeah, let's go. Episode 8, Fluff Festival Coin Hunt. And this one, again, you guys, like, I have noticed this. Like, I feel like all of these extra ones, like the episode 8, because like I said, I'll repeat myself. You only need to beat level 7 in all of the levels to get to the final boss, and this one is basically extra. This is either if you want to, or if you're going for 100%, you need to do this one. But I have noticed that these extra ones are kind of bad. Like, this is also pretty, at least from my experience, one that gave me a lot of trouble. So we'll see how this goes. Strawberry says, I got super excited. Oh, cool. I got super excited when I saw Zelda 2 in the title. Nice, nice. So yeah, I think it's a safe assumption that you also love Zelda 2. Fucking love to see it. Awesome. We'll get there soon. Jose says, I'll be honest, I've never played any Zelda games. Okay, I tried beginning one once, but I don't even remember which one it was. Oh, that's really interesting. All right. Well, I mean, it's a very different kind of game from the Mario games, that's for sure. And yeah, like I said, like my story with the Zelda series was basically Ocarina of Time. That was the beginning, and I've been a Zelda fan ever since. Really, like it was not a thing that I was very experienced with at all. Like it was basically like a completely new thing. Like at that point in my life, like I've only played like platformers, like the Mario and like the Donkey Kong countries of the world and stuff. And whenever Ocarina of Time showed up, like I was like, what the hell is this? This is completely different. Like I think, yeah, I must have seen like a friend play it or something, and then I just borrowed it from him, I think. Wait, is that how it went? No, I played it on the there's like a compilation disc that you get when the GameCube was new. Like they had like Mario Kart Double Dash, and then like the GameCube itself, and then also like a Zelda compilation disc, and it had like Ocarina of Time and like Majora's Mask and the original Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2 and like a short demo of Wind Waker. That is how I played Zelda Ocarina of Time for the first time, I think. Or maybe, I'm not sure, I think so. Either that or I borrowed it from a friend. But anyway, like yeah, like ever since I played that, I mean I was a Zelda fan like ever since, and I haven't stopped being a Zelda fan. Like I still fucking love the Zelda games, so yeah. Alright, but the name of the game here is we have to look for red coins, and they're basically fucking scattered everywhere. So yeah, this is, oh, there's one, I remember that one. Like let me read the chat fast. Jose says this red coin level is kind of fun. It just sucks when you have to get your hard-earned shine. Oh my god, yes. Also, you can get that hidden shine. Yeah, I remember the hidden shine. We'll get that too. But this one is basically, it's like a scavenger hunt in that sense. And like I said, you guys, like I have not played this game in quite a while, so I'm just basically running around and just hoping for the best. Like either going off the memory banks and just being like, oh yeah, I kind of remember there being red coins somewhere around here, or just stumbling on it by accident. So we'll see how this goes. I know there's one in this hot spring, isn't there? I also see one back there. Okay, yeah, there's one over there. Now what you have to do with this is you have to be careful because the bees are around. So, I don't know, is Yoshi around? Can I get Yoshi? I didn't see Yoshi. Let me just try to go for it and see what happens. Stay away from me, bees. No! Get it! Okay, good. Get it and get out of there. Jose says, oh, there is one under the village. Okay, thank you very much. I was actually thinking, like, is there one under the village too? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so let's go try to get the ones that are above the village first. Or maybe, should I do that? Maybe not. Okay, so we have that one. I think there's also one, like, on top of that big fucking tree in the middle. Whew, let me check. So there's not any over here, I think. Huh? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's like one over here somewhere. Oh no. Jose says there's one on the tallest tree. Yes, it's the tallest tree in the center. Sadly, you can't get Yoshi. Okay, there's no Yoshi in this level. All right, interesting. Okay. So, oh, there's another blue coin over there. Might as well get it. There we go. Let me take that extra path that we had to take to like save the mayor last time. Because I feel like that just covers the most ground. You know what? Wasn't there always one, or wasn't there also one like over here? Maybe I just remembered this, but let's see. I think there's also, oh, there's a blue coin at least. Well, we can get that, I guess. Let's get that. Yeah, always have your flood nozzle, or not your flood, like your hover nozzle on when you're on these giant trees. Because if you do sort of like, if Mario slides off or anything like that, you have no tools to like save yourself. Bad time, obviously. Okay, no, there's not one over here. All right. Jose says there's one where the fruits are. Yeah, I got that one. And one in the branch over the bridge. The branch over the bridge. Let's jump. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to grab that. Yeah, you can actually grab those little fluff things like in the air. The branch over the tree, over the bridge. What? Wee-hoo! Okay, I think I'm just gonna go like under the village and let's hope for the best. Maybe there's like 2 over there. Let's just go in this one and see what happens. I really wish I could just see them. Oh, you can actually go in the Mario cam. Okay, that's good. I'm not seeing any of them in the distance though. Let me just go. It doesn't seem like... Oh, you know what? Isn't there like one on top of this or something? Like I kind of remember that all of a sudden. Isn't there like one like right above here somewhere where you have to like, I don't know, like jump on top of this grid instead of being below it? Like I kind of feel like that's a thing. Maybe I totally misremember, but let's see. I'm not seeing any in the distance so far. Okay, let's hit this. Jump here so we don't fall. There we go. Jose says they're both at the beginning near the bridge. Okay. Oh, you're talking at the beginning, right? That bridge. Okay, I was kind of wondering. I was like, what bridge? Oh, there's one. There's one. I see one over there. Okay. So let's fall down. Jeez, I really wish I had those that coin trail right now. I can't really see. Okay, that's good. There we go. I was looking at the drop shadow. I was like, where's the drop shadow? Whoa. Okay, so there's one up there. How the hell do I get up there? Can I make this? Oh, yeah. You can do this. You can do this. There we go. Oh, man. This is awkward. All right. Luckily, fucking, can you imagine if you had to do this without flood? That would suck. Okay, I'm just gonna play it safe. We have plenty of water, so we can just walk over here safely. Okay, so that one... Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. Okay, so... Okay, let me... Hold on. Can I please have the camera a bit better? There we go. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Big jump. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Big jump up. Okay. At least we don't have to deal with those fucking wind boo things. Strawberry says, do you guys like Castlevania? Yeah, I love Castlevania, absolutely. Especially like the older ones, like the NES, like the platformer ones. Like I fucking love those. Like Castlevania 1, you know what? Castlevania 2, I'm sorry if that's your game, that is not my thing. Like I just cannot get into Castlevania 2. I love the music though, but I've played Castlevania 2 oh, there's one, okay. I've played Castlevania 2 at least 2 or 3 times, I think, and I just cannot, I don't see it. If you love it, that's all good, of course, it's all your opinion, but it's just not for me. But like Castlevania 3, fucking love that one. Castlevania 4, like Simon's Quest on the Super, not Simon's Quest, what is it? Just Castlevania 4, I guess, Super Castlevania 4. On the Super Nintendo, fucking love that one. What else have I played? I played Aria of Sorrow. That was more like a Metroidvania game, like on the GBA. That was really cool. Bloodlines I've played, like the Genesis one, and maybe some others that I'm forgetting all about right now. But no, I love Castlevania, fucking Castlevania, and like there's a new one coming out too, like soon, I think. I'm not sure what the release date was, but I know they're making a new one, so yeah, pretty fucking cool. Jose, yeah, now it's tree climbing time. Yeah, you've never played Castlevania, Jose. Okay, interesting. Is there a specific reason for that, or did you just never were you just never interested? Because that's another sort of big franchise, so it's interesting to me that you haven't played it yet. But yeah, the one I can recommend, like Super Castlevania 4, like on the Super Nintendo, that one is really fucking good. And yeah, I mean like the original, the original NES one, because that one is really fucking hard. But I feel like Castlevania 3 is like way harder than that. So yeah, let me. Do I have to get to that cloud or something? I can't make this jump. Hold on. Strawberry says, I'm super hyped for the new Star Fox game. Yeah, me too. Oh my god, like I was so surprised too yesterday. I was just like opened up YouTube like randomly, and all of a sudden I saw they were live, and I was like, wait, what? Like what the hell is this? Where did that come from? And then I watched it and I was like, holy crap, like a fucking remake of Star Fox 64? Sign me up, man. I fucking love Star Fox 64. Like, I didn't play the Zero one, like, on the Wii U, but this one, I was just like, you know what? It's the same fucking... Okay, you can just make it, okay. It's the same fucking layout of the levels, and it looks super HD, and, like, obviously the music is going to be better, like more modern, I guess. And it's just like, yeah, sign me the fuck up. Like, I'm getting that. And it's coming out, like, next month, too. Like, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, it came out of nowhere, and then it comes out, like, next month, too. Like, fuck yeah, man. Fucking awesome. So, yeah. Jose says, I mostly grew up playing Mario games. Okay, with a few extra, like Pokemon and a few Sonic games. Oh, okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, those are good games for sure. Jose says, speaking of Fox, he was another GOAT. Yes. Oh, absolutely. I loved Fox in the Super Mario movie. That was so fucking cool. And all that fucking, like, Star Fox music and stuff. Like, oh my god, like, it was the fucking coolest shit ever. It almost became like a fucking Star Fox movie or something in the second half. Now, what we have to do here, this is a bit of a bitch. You have to grab onto these, whatever these are, like puff things in the air. And it will eventually, come on, Mario, grab onto it. There we go. It will eventually like go over there where the shine is. Cause yeah, this game is a bit of a prick sometimes, where it fucking spawns this fucking shine sprite. It's all the way the fuck over here. So yeah, it's a nightmare if you fall down after all that, obviously. So do your best and hold on to that thing. And yeah, I mean, it has happened to me too. Like if you fall down, it's a bummer because then you have to do the whole thing again. So yeah. Strawberry says, I absolutely love Star Fox. Awesome. Yeah, me too. Jose says, I also have cool space boots. Do a barrel roll. Yeah. So classic. Even though it's not a barrel roll, but yeah, it's still it's a classic. It's a classic line. Maybe y'all remember this, but this was like this is a very old thing at this point. But that whole barrel roll thing, it became such a meme. Like I want to say, like at like the late 2000s or something, where even like if you typed it into Google or something, you type in like do a barrel roll, like the whole fucking screen would like rotate or something. So even fucking Google caught on. I fucking love that. Fucking love it, man. Love it. But Strawberry, do you have like a favorite Star Fox game? Like mine is absolutely Star Fox 64. Like I fucking love Star Fox 64. I did a whole playthrough of it on my stream too, like not pretty recently at this point. I mean, I had a great time playing that. It's super fucking fun. And I'd say like yeah, Star Fox 64 is my favorite, and I love Star Fox Assault 2. And yeah, those are pretty much my favorite ones, I'd say. So I'm curious to hear what your favorite is. Now, what we have to do here, before we actually go confront Bowser Jr. here, I want to collect like at least 10 coins. So I have one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Because now that this like sort of flood thing has happened, we can actually go back to the airport. Actually, like there's a guy out on the close to like where Rico Harbor is, and he will offer us to go back to the airport. So, and we can do that, and we can actually get another shine over there. Strawberry says, I think Star Fox 64. Awesome, yeah, but the OG is also super good. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, cool. I did play the OG a little bit, but it was kind of hard to get into because I played Star Fox 64 before that, if that makes sense. So, you know, like obviously at the time, those graphics were super fucking high-tech and amazing, but it's kind of hard to go back to now, you know what I mean? Because they were, I guess they were just way ahead of their time, you know what I mean? Like at that time, like a 3D game or on the Super Nintendo, that was pretty fucking unique, you know what I mean? But nowadays it's kind of hard to go back to for me, but I have played it, and at least I love the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack is fucking amazing, but I don't know, it's a bit tough for me to go back to that one because of Star Fox 64. But yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Jose says, my favorite moments with Fox in that was the Luma surrounding him, and he just says sick, and him and Mario giving each other death stares before going nice ride, nice stat. Yes, there was some tension right there between Fox and Mario for a second, but it all worked out in the end. It was fucking awesome. I fucking loved it, and I loved the fact that they all of a sudden they had like fucking like 4 people could enter like one R-wing or something. They had like little like side things where people can like travel in or something. I was like, how the hell since when is that a thing? It's always been like one pilot in the R-Wing, and now all of a sudden you can have like 4 on them. Okay, but yeah, anyway, we are back in the airport. Look, it looks exactly the same as we left it, except there's a lot more fucking enemies around everywhere, and there's also these fucking fish. And now that we have the turbo nozzle, we can just totally grab that. So this is another red coin mission, really. So we're just gonna hit this switch, collect the 8 red coins before the timer runs out, and just fucking go, basically. Wow. Just bust through these fucking gates over here. There we go. And follow the coin trail. Go into the water, go super fucking fast. Now we are Super Mario racing right here. Everybody Super Mario racing. Well, alright, we gotta go. Get the coins, there we go. Now, don't worry about running out of water, obviously, because we are in the water right now, so the water is constantly getting refilled. So yeah, you can just basically go fucking super fucking fast. You have 2 minutes, around 2 minutes to get all these red coins, so that should be plenty of time. Yeah, so let's just go over here, down, and there's another one. That's 6 already, we need 2 more. Yeah, this is actually another level where you can get the 100 coin mission really fucking easy. Like, notice how many coins there are everywhere. So yeah, like we're already at 70, 80, like yeah, there it is. So okay, we got the last red coin, but we can actually get, oh, you know what? Okay, actually I can you know what? I won't do it, but I will tell you about it. Like, remember how in Mario 64, like every time when you get the 100 coin mission, the game will actually not push you out of the level, if that makes sense. Like it like a text box shows up and it's like, oh, you got 100 coins, you got another star, like it adds the power to the castle or something to that effect, and then you can keep going basically. But in this one, that's actually not the case. So in Mario Sunshine, if you are going for 100% and you get the 100 coin mission, as far as I remember anyway, like I'm just going off the memory banks here, but I think this is accurate. Whenever you get the 100 coin mission, it will actually do that little jingle that it just did, and it will basically do the same as if you got a regular Shine Sprite. So that's quite interesting how it just does not do the same thing as Mario 64 in that sense. Strawberry says, I first played the OG, it really stuck with me. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Like, if you grew up with that one or something, or that was your first one, then you have, like, a clean slate, if that makes sense. You have nothing, like, if I, like I said, like, I went from Star Fox 64 and then went backwards, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, it's a bit more jarring in that sense, but if that was your first one, then I totally get that that was fucking amazing, you know what I mean? So yeah, totally get that. Jose says, as for your earlier question, I was kind of aware of Castlevania, but it didn't intrigue me as much as Mario. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. That's totally fair, of course. Like, my school of thought with stuff like that is always just like, games are forever, you know what I mean? Like, they don't have like an expiration date or anything like that. Like, whenever you have time and you feel like you want to try it out, you can just try it out and you can play it, you know what I mean? And then like formulate your own opinion on it. So doesn't matter if you haven't, like I said, like I've played games like Octopath Traveler or something that came out in like fucking 2018, and I played it like, I don't know, like in 2024 or 23 maybe. So yeah, way fucking late, but better late than never, you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, but actually what's something that's interesting, and maybe you noticed it already, but those coins that we got in the airport actually carry over to Delfino Plaza. So the interesting thing here is that the airport and Delfino Plaza basically are the same thing. Like, they don't count as like a different level. They're basically just like, they're considered the same level, I guess. So if I get like the 100 coin mission now, I can still get like a Shine Sprite, but you don't have to go, you know, out of your way back towards the airport and get the 100 coin mission over there and then expect a new one to show up. It doesn't work like that. So and trust me, I thought it did. Like, when I was a kid, like I was like, oh, I thought there was going to be another one, but I guess not. But yeah, let's actually, why not? We're so close, so I might as well show this off to get like the 100 coin mission, and then we're gonna deliver our blue coins to those fucking foxes or raccoons, and then we're gonna go towards the last area. I just need to find 8 coins. I have just no idea where. Maybe down here. Strawberry says, I had that with Dark Souls. Okay, I was around when it originally released, but played it in like 2020. Yeah, exactly. Like, I played Dark Souls like a lot later too, but it doesn't matter. Like, games are forever, man. Like, it does not matter when you play them. Like, it's like the perfect, like, better late than never situation, you know? Oh, come on, I got, okay, no, okay, we got it. I thought I had 99. Oh, it goes all the way over there? Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, like, it doesn't matter. Like, whenever you have the time and you feel like now is the time for me to try out any of these, like, games from this franchise, you can just fucking pick it up and you can play it. Fucking cool. Alright, but yeah, we got the one on Coin Star, so let's actually go get that. Now I just need to get the fuck out of here. There we go. Big jump! Yoo-hoo! I love how high he jumps. Like, I have no idea why, but like, he just jumps super fucking high out of that thing. Maybe there's like a spring beneath him or something. Alright. And there's actually something, before I go back to, before I go to the final boss, there's one more thing that I want to show that I find quite hilarious. Oh, you know what? I should get the rocket nozzle so I can actually get that. And it involves that, yeah, it involves that dude that was on the secluded island again. Like, I was actually messing around a little before the stream, and I noticed that he was there, and he has some really weird fucking dialogue, so I kind of want to share that with y'all. But let's get this shine first. Oops, so I can just fly over it. I can also do that. Oops. There we go. Woohoo! Got it! Yeah, see, it does the exact same thing. It does not do the, like, Mario 64 thing where it's like, hey, you got it, and then you can just keep going. It just sort of treats it as if it's a regular shine, so that's quite interesting. Jose says, I'll definitely try it out sometime. Yeah, nice. I would like to expand the kind of games I played at Orange as Mario. Yeah, like broaden your horizon. Like, it's all good. Like, it does not matter. But like I said, like there's a lot of good games out there. So yeah. Jose also says, I meant to ask you a few things. Like, do you play Pokemon? Not anymore, but I have in the past. And if you do, would you stream playing one of them? I'm not sure on that one, because it's a bit more... Okay, to answer your first question, yeah, I have played Pokemon a lot, like back when I was a kid, basically. Like, I played up until Gen 3, basically. So Gen 1, Pokemon Red and Blue, that was my shit back in the day. That was absolutely awesome. Pokemon Gold, even more, like Gen 2, that was more my shit. Like, god dang, like, I fucking loved Gen 2, and I still do. Like, I fucking love Gen 2. And then Gen 3, that was basically the last one that I played growing up. And then I sort of fell off the series for a while. And then the last one I actually played was the remake of Gen 4, basically. So I think it was Brilliant Diamond or something, or Shining Pearl, maybe. It was something to that effect. That was actually the last one that I played. And that was purely just out of curiosity, because like my whole reason of why I kind of fell off the series was because I just wasn't... It was a bit too much of the same or something, if that makes sense. Like you have new Pokemon, of course, but like the whole concept behind it was kind of the same thing, and I was just like, I don't know, like I was getting older and all that stuff, so I kind of just like, you know, I just fell off the series for a while. And then I tried, out of curiosity, I tried that remake of Gen 4. You know, it was fine. Like I said, it was way too easy. You know what I mean? Like, there was like no sense of challenge to it. I just sort of breezed through it until like, besides the final boss. Like, god dang, that actually gave me trouble. But like everything else before that was way too easy. So it was like, I don't know, it's nice, but it's just not for me anymore. So that's my whole story with Pokemon. But would I ever play one on stream? Maybe if they like fucking bring like Gen 1 or Gen 2 to the Switch or something, like that could be quite interesting. So yeah, maybe. Let's just leave that open for now. I'm not sure. Let's see. Strawberry says, my favorite Pokemon is definitely Silver. Yeah. Oh my god, I love Gen 2 so much, man. I fucking love Gen 2. Jose says, of course, you'd pick the gen you'd play if you consider it. My favorite was Gen 3 growing up. Okay, as a kid, I played Emerald 3 times. Trying all starters. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, like I said, like that was basically the last one that I enjoyed. Like, and after that, I was like, you know what? I just don't want to anymore. You know what I mean? Like after Gen 3. But yeah, and I do have like a bit of a story with that. Like, I don't think y'all have heard this yet because I have said it on stream before, but I'm pretty sure y'all weren't here, so I'll just repeat myself. But I actually do have a story with Gen 1, and it involves my Blastoise that I had. So this was my first Pokemon game ever. I was still a little kid at the time, so keep that in mind. I was like 5 years old or whatever. And also English is not my first language, so I did not speak English. So at the time I was not, I could not speak English as well as I can now. And I just basically fumbled my way through the game, you know what I mean? Because the game was not in Dutch or anything like that. It was all in English. But anyway, I got my Squirtle. That was my first Pokemon ever. I trained it all the way to level 99, because at that time I was, like I said, I was a dumb kid. You know what I mean? So there was no like team management or anything like that. I basically only trained my starter Pokemon. So that just got me through the whole game, basically. It got me through all of the gyms. It got me through the whole league. Like, that one fucking Pokemon just decimated everything. But the thing that happened is, like, you remember when you go to like the Pokemon Center and there's that little computer thing on the top right? I went over there. It's the one where you can like trade your Pokemon. Basically, you can withdraw and deposit your Pokemon and like all the ones you caught. And I went over there, and there was an option that said release, and I was like, wait, I've never seen that option before. Like, I guess I just glimpsed over it every time, so I just never noticed that. And I clicked on it, and if you do know what release means, I did not know what release means, because like I said, I did not speak English at the time. So I fucking pressed it out of curiosity, and then the game is like, okay, pick your Pokemon that you want to release. So I picked my Blastoise, and he was level 99. You guys keep in mind, I spent hours on that thing, alright, to get it all the way to level 99. I selected Blastoise, my level 99 Blastoise, and the game was like, are you sure, or something. It gives you that prompt, you know what I mean? You have to say yes or no. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm saying yes to, but I'll just press yes, I guess. So I pressed yes, and I released my level 99 Blastoise that I raised from the ground up. And I released him into the wild, and he was gone forever, because the game saves automatically right after that or something. Like, I think it does it automatically, it saves it automatically. So I basically lost my first starter that I trained all the way up to level 99, and I was still like, I don't know how old I was. Maybe I was 7 or something, and I was like, you know, you can tell, like, I was heartbroken. It was like one of the worst things ever. I was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? He's permanently gone. My level 99 Blastoise. So yeah, I was devastated, man. Hey, what's up, Soyburn? How you doing? What's going on, fellas? Ooh, I hope you beat Super Mario on the beach today. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely beat it today. Absolutely. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Soyburn. Good to see you. Jose says Gen 4 is also enjoyable, but it's considered one of the toughest games. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Because, like I said, I only had trouble with like the last league champion. Basically, the rest was really easy. Strawberry says, "Wait, you're Dutch?" Yeah, I am Dutch. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. English is not my first language, but yeah. So yeah, this guy, so remember what I said, this is the dude that was like stuck on that island for 3 years over there, and now that he's finally back, this is what he says: I just want to get back to that island. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Is that like Stockholm syndrome or something? Like, he got stuck on that island for 3 years, he finally went over here, and now he's just like, you know what, I kind of want to go back. Like, what the fuck, man? It's so weird. Jose says, there are worse fates than death. That was one of them. That hurt me just listening to it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's like, every time when I tell that story to people, like, I still feel the pain, you know what I mean? I still feel it. Even though that was like a million years ago or something. So god dang, man. That was absolutely horrible. So I've learned, you know what I mean? Like, ever since then, I've been like, I've never released a Pokemon ever again in my life. I was like, that's not happening ever again. Okay, but anyway, enough dawdling around. Like enough storytelling is over right now. Let's go deliver our blue coin so we can at least get a couple more. And like I said again, like why the hell does nobody fucking arrest these motherfuckers? No idea. Mario should just fucking tell on them or something. It's like, hey, these guys have like y'all's like super important as fuck like shine sprites, like arrest them or something. But no, let's just not do that, I guess. Hey, Annalisa is here. How are you doing? Lurking in between practicing and packing. Hi, yeah, awesome. Are you lurk and work? I guess not quite work, but you are lurk, so I like that. Cool. Thank you very much for being here, Annalisa. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're gonna finish Mario Sunshine right now. We're going to the final area right the fuck now. Are y'all ready? We've been playing this for quite a lot, and yeah, we're gonna finish it. So let's go over there. Oops. Let's not fall into the water. I guess Mario needs to be clean before he confronts Bowser Jr., so let's do that. Alright, are y'all ready? This is... I showed y'all a little earlier, Corona Mountain. Yeah, there it is. Jose says they've hoarded at least... Yeah, I know, man. Like, I know. Like, they fucking hoard 24 fucking shines and nobody fucking thinks to arrest those fuckers? God dang, man. That fucking sucks. Like, Mario should just be like, hey, you know what? Those are fucking raccoon things? Fucking arrest them or something. Like, that's what he should do, but I guess he doesn't do that. Annalisa says, haha, basically. Yeah, cool. Love to hear it. Okay, but yeah, this is fucking Corona Mountain right here. This is gonna be the last area. Jose says, I wanted to ask, why are you called the Hammer? Okay, I'll get to that in a little bit. Like, I just kind of want to explain this for a little bit, and then I'll answer that real fast. But yeah, the name of the game here is obviously fucking Lava. This is not Mario 64. Like, he will not go, you know, grab his butt and be like, oh, or whatever, like, whenever he flies up. No, this is instant death if you fall in, so don't fall in. Obviously, these fucking spikes don't stand on the thing when it like rises up. You can tell, like you can see it, like it does a little preview before it actually goes up. If you actually do get hit by it, it will combo you basically. So I think it will kill you instantly. I'm not sure, but it will basically, there's no iframes or anything like that. Like when I say iframes, I mean like invincibility frames. So you basically just get comboed. So yeah, obviously don't do that. And that fire over there, you can douse it with your flood right there. Yeah, you have to do that because obviously fire hot, so big problem. So jump over there. What you can do is what I just did is also wait. So you can do this. You can do it from a distance like this, but you can also use your flood, the hover nozzle like this. If you go above it, like this. Yeah, there we go. That's also a way to douse the flame. So obviously don't get hit by that, because I do think that also will fucking combo you. So yeah, don't hit the fire. Not good. All right, let's get the blue coin. Let's see. Jose says lava. It's always gotta be. Yeah, I know. It's always gotta be lava. But to get back to your question about the hammer thing, yeah, that's actually a bit of interesting story. Like I've had I've had a band I'm not. It's not active anymore, but like 6 years ago, basically. That was my second band that I ever had, and we called it. Wait, is that actually correct? 6 years ago? It was like around 2016, I think I want to say, actually. So that's actually 10 years ago. Wow, that's fucking wild. I just realized how long ago that was. But anyway, I had a band called Hammer of Dawn. So, and I was the drummer of that band. Like, I was in that band for 6 years, and I was the one that basically came up with the name and founded it, basically. So, I've been with that band for 6 years, basically, of my life at that time. And yeah, it was called Hammer of Dawn, and I was a drummer. And a friend of mine at that time, he basically, because I hit the drums so hard, like he just said, like, it was like in some kind of social media post or something. He just basically called me Lloyd the Hammer because I, Hammer of Dawn, and I hit the drums like really hard. So he just made like a joke about it or something, like, oh yeah, it's like Lloyd the Hammer or something. So for some reason that stuck with me or something, you know what I mean? And then later when like my band like disbanded and we called it quits basically, and I just went down this YouTube path like with the video game music covers, and you know, I obviously had to come up with a name or something for the channel. So I was like, you know what, Lloyd the Hammer, like that kind of sounds pretty, you know, it stuck with me, and it has my name in it. Like my first name is actually Lloyd, you know what I mean? So I was like, that's perfect. So I just kind of went for that. So yeah, like that name just totally comes from the name of Hammer of Dawn of the band that I was in, and also my then friend basically calling me that. So yeah, that's the origin of the channel name. So yeah, pretty cool. Soyborn says Hammer of Dawn, like yes, exactly, Soyborn, yes, like the laser satellite blast thingy from Gears of War. Yeah, that is exactly where I got it from, man. Like we were very much like busy like trying to come up with the name at the time, obviously, and like every time, you know how like important that is, especially if you're, you know, ambitious enough that you're trying to take over the world with your music. You know what I mean? Like we were a lot younger obviously back then. Like I was still like in my 20s or something. So yeah, we were very much thinking like we're gonna take over the world and all that stuff. We were very young, and like that teenage angst or whatever that was happening, you know what I mean? So yeah, obviously a band name is super fucking important in that sense. So we were all like brainstorming with names, and you know, obviously you try to come up with a name that doesn't exist already. So yeah, a lot of names already exist, so it was a long process. But at the time, I think I was playing Gears of War with my brother, and obviously one of the weapons in Gears of War is called the Hammer of Dawn or something. So we just basically, I just came up with the idea, like, you know what, like I just threw it in the chat, like while we were all like brainstorming on names, I just threw it in as a joke basically, and they all just were like, you know what, that is fucking cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and then we looked it up if it existed already, and it did not exist. So we just basically took the "duh" away from Hammer of Dawn, and then it became Hammer of Dawn, and that just, the rest is history. So yeah, that's pretty interesting how stuff like that works, man. Jose says, I can already hear you saying at the end of the boss fight, saying "get fucked." Yeah, yes, we're getting very close. So hold on in a little bit. Soyborn says Mario must weigh like 0.0001 pounds. How's he walking on clouds all the time? Yeah, I know. He's got very fucking twinkle toes or something. Like he's like the Avatar. He's very light-feeted probably. All right, but yeah, this is gonna be it, you guys. Like we fucking navigated through the lava pool, the pool of death down there, and we're gonna confront Bowser Jr. right now. So let's go. Oh. Oh. But we hear an unidentified voice.
Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not.
Oh, here we are.
Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you!
It's fucking Bowser! And he has a voice! Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation! I love that they gave Bowser a voice too. That's so fucking cool. So yeah, so this is the final boss. What we have to do here, you have to get to these little things over here, this little fire thing. Remember this thing? We saw it in on the lighthouse basically. So go all the way up with your rocket nozzle, do the ground pound, and get the fuck out of dodge, because this thing will actually fall down. And if you stay on it for too long, oh yeah, oh jeez, uh-oh, I might die. Nope, I saved it. Okay, good. Yeah, so that thing will actually fall down. Whenever Bowser is fucking shooting his fire at you like this, shoot him with your water in the face to basically stun him for a little bit. Yeah, there you go, and then you can fucking go past him. Obviously, fucking Bowser Jr. is trying to shoot you too with like his little bullet bill things. Those little blue ones, they will actually... oh, jeez. Yeah, you have to be careful. Like the little splash stuff, that actually does hurt Mario too. So you do, yeah, when you hit that thing on the side, like it sort of splashes everywhere. Yeah, obviously, like try to stay away, but it doesn't matter because we do have a lot of hits. But yeah, obviously these fucking bullet bills, they hurt. Don't get hit by that. The blue one that Bowser Jr. just shot at us, those will actually refill your water if you can manage. Oops, if you can manage to break one, basically. Let's make sure that I don't fucking die here. Okay, good. Whoa. Switch to my cannon nozzle, shoot Bowser in the face, there we go. Yeah, so if you are running low on water or anything like that, like this thing will actually... Oh, I guess he just gave me a 1-up, but he also refilled my water, so I appreciate it, I guess. Yeah, so Bowser tries to ground pound the thing also. There's only one more left, like Flood said. Come on, do it, do it! Ooh, okay, I almost fucking messed that up. Holy crap, alright, anyway. Yeah, shoot him in the face and just basically repeat this. Just go to all of the sides, basically, and then there's only one more left, like Flood said. And it's just gonna be game. Hands free. Boom! We did it! Yeah, so the whole fucking thing flips over and we just basically fall down. So, we did not really think this through, but yeah, here we go. There they go. And then Peach is, she does not at all, like, save Mario or anything like that. Like, I only saved you, girl. Like, god dang. Like, you could at least, like, dive after me and try to save me, but I guess not. But yeah, that was the final boss, you guys. Ooh. Mario somehow survived, even though he fell head first. God dang. But, where's our Flood? Oh. What's this? Why is Flood not talking to us? Look at the bottom left. It says game over.
Mario, was I
No! Oh no! Mario's just like, what? So basically what that indicates is that the fall was too much for Flood, I guess. Like either the fight was too intense for him, or for it, I guess, and or that fall was too severe and Flood actually broke down. So yeah, that is like the fucking rawest emotion that we've ever seen from Mario, I think, up until that point. Like he actually sort of like is super sad and like mourns like the fact that his Flood friend is just totally fucking dead. But Bowser and Bowser Jr. survived.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not really my mama.
Ah, look at that.
Someday, when I'm bigger...
I love Bowser here.
I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
Yeah, so isn't that quite nice? Like I like that. Like Bowser has like a little moment with Junior. It's just like, you know what? I lied and I'm gonna confess here, but Bowser Jr. actually already knew. But Mario's excited. Look! Flood is alive!
The vacation starts now.
Yes! Yeah, I love that. It's so, I don't know, man. It's so funny to me, though. Like, it's just like it's like a mood whiplash or something, you know what I mean? Like, they do that whole thing, like, and they do, like, the chord, like, bring, like a super sad, like, chord or whatever. And Flood dies, and then you see all of the Piantas, like, having, like, festivities, like, yay, yeah, you did it, you did it. And then fucking Bowser has, like, a little moment with Bowser Jr., like, his son and stuff. Like, you know what? I lied to you. Like, Peach is actually not your mom. And then Bowser Jr. just actually already knew, like, from the start and all that stuff, and then he's like, I want to fight that Mario again. And then Bowser's like, that's my boy, like, well put. Like, that's a nice little moment there. And then Flood is just repaired by the Toads, and now it's all happy-go-lucky. So it's just like, all that stuff, like, happens in, like, 30 seconds or something. So it's kind of funny how that's, like, a total, like, mood whiplash. But I love it, though. I fucking love it. Like, I remember that cutscene just, like, sort of bumming me out, too, with Flood dying. Like, after all that stuff you've been through, and then he just totally breaks down, and he does that little, like, you know, like, was I of assistant? And then he just, like collapses, basically. Like, very dramatic and stuff. So, yeah, fucking love it. But anyway, that was Mario Sunshine, you guys. Let me read up the chat real fast. Oh, yeah, I didn't say it. Get fucked, Bowser. Get the fucked, Bowser. Soyborn says, seems easier than Bowser at the end of Mario 64. Yeah, then again, you did catch him in the middle of a bath, so yeah, he wasn't ready for Mario in this one. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, for sure. Soyburn says, lol, but for now, let's just chill. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so this is actually quite interesting too. Yeah, what the hell this implies, I guess, that Il Piantissimo guy, like, he totally just found Bowser Jr.'s like little magic brush thing. But I always thought that was weird because like I remember as a kid thinking too, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like confront Bowser Il Pianissimo again and then something happens? But nothing happens. So it's kind of one of those like open-ended things, you know what I mean? Which I'm never the biggest fan of, because then I just start speculating about it and I'm just like, what? And obviously if this was like before the internet and stuff, you know what I mean, when I played this, so I was just like, what the hell? Like, what does that indicate? Like, can I fucking find him with that staff? And no. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But yeah. Let's see, Soyborn says, Bowser is the best, let's just chill. Yeah, evil, but you can't help but love him. I know, man, like, Bowser is actually a really good parent. It's just like, I think Bowser is like one of those like misunderstood people, like, of creatures, I guess, or turtles in this sense, yeah. It's just like, yeah, he does have evil tendencies, especially if you've seen like the Mario movie and stuff, like, he does have like a soft spot, you know what I mean, especially when it comes to like his kids and all that stuff, or like Bowser Jr., and just being a good parent and you know, like that whole thing. Like, he does have a soft spot, but yeah, it's interesting though. Like, especially if you play like Bowser's Inside Story or something, like Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, then you get way into his like psyche and stuff, and it's cool. Like, it's interesting. But yeah, you guys, that was a very short credits. Like, usually I do my final thoughts like over the credits and stuff, but I was just busy talking about other stuff. But yeah, that was Mario Sunshine, everybody. That was Jose says, they should have just kept the 100% completion image as the end where it says have a nice vacation. Yeah, I know. That should have just been the default ending. Yeah. Okay, so no. You know what? I won't spoil it actually, but yeah. So, okay, anyway, that was Mario Sunshine, everybody. We did it. Like, that was yeah, that was a really fun playthrough for me. Like, I want to say again, like, I'll just go over my final thoughts here. Like, this is a game that I love, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those games that I love playing. Obviously, like, I will repeat myself again, you guys, but not 100%. 100% is a completely different beast in my opinion. Like, 100%, I can't stand it. Like, I've already went enough rants about it, but casually, love it, man. Like, this is, like I said, this is the most divided game in the whole franchise. Let's just actually go back to the Fino Plaza here. This is the whole fucking divided, the most divided game in the whole franchise. Like, either you love it or you hate it, or like, I really feel like there's no in between. But I like I said, I am on the love it side. Like, look again, you guys, look at these fucking graphics. I know this is like the HD version, so it looks a bit better than like the original release, but still, the original release looked just as good as this. Like, not exactly, obviously, but it was like, for the time, like early GameCube stuff, like going from like N64 polygon graphics to like round figures and everything, and like these beach aesthetics and everything about it, man. Fucking love it. It's like one of those like feel-good games, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, for me. And yeah, like Mario's control and like this whole flood thing, like fucking, it's I don't know, man, like, it's just one of those games that I love because of how it controls, and like flood and the aesthetics, and the music obviously is really good. Like, sure, there are a lot of things that you question, you know what I mean, as an adult, especially with this Beyond Us. Like, I'm not going over it all again, obviously. Like, I've been doing it like over this whole fucking playthrough basically, but like, obviously there's a lot of stuff that you fucking question as an adult, you know what I mean? But like, if you ignore all that and just focus on it being a video game, you know what I mean? It's a great time for me, you know what I mean? Like, it's a comfort game. It's not that difficult. Like, obviously there are a couple of things that are a bit tedious, but you know, if you're lucky enough or skillful enough, you can manage just fine. And yeah, like I said, the controls, like the graphics, fucking love it. Like, again, look at the water, you guys. God dang, this was 2002. Even though I know this is the HD version, but god dang, it looked almost as good as this in 2002. It's amazing. So yeah, that was Mario Sunshine, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Of course, like, this is not the end of the stream. Don't worry about it. Like, we're gonna play. We have like 2 hours left. We are gonna play Zelda 2 still, but yeah, everybody, thank you very much for being here on this whole playthrough. I had a lot of fun. Like, I'm very happy that I got to play this on stream. Like I said, another game that I fucking love, and yeah, this was a good time. Lots of funny stuff too that happened during this, you know what I mean, that I look back on and just sort of cracks me up. So that's always good, like, good memories. And like, obviously I've seen some new people come in and stuff, like Jose. So yeah, really fucking cool for being here, of course. And just everybody, thank you very much for being here. And yeah, Let's see. Let me catch up. Soyborn says, I love Bowser from Mario RPG. Yes. I know the hardcore say he's a weak character, but in terms of just blindly taking damage and delivering damage, he's great. Yeah, he's a fucking... he hits very hard in Mario RPG, absolutely. Jose says, Bowser just wanted Junior to get into the family business of capturing princesses. Yeah, exactly. Whatever Bowser's reasoning was, like he probably... Yeah, that seems accurate. Like he probably just wanted... you know, like have Bowser Jr., like his son, basically also fight Mario, so he has a better chance of winning and stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting. So everyone says Super Mario Sunshine is great. I think Ya had a point about the controls. It seems like a really great 3D Mario. Yes, in terms of Mario being able to run around the game world easy. Yeah, I know, like I said, and especially when they take away your flood, that's when you notice how good FLUDD is, you know what I mean? Like as soon as you take something away, that's when you notice like how much you miss it or something, you know what I mean? So yeah, that just showcases again like how fucking genius FLUDD is. Like I fucking love FLUDD, man. Jose says this game doesn't have any I'm a chuckster. Yeah. It doesn't have any flaws. No. The chucksters, yeah, oh my god, I can't believe I got that on my first try. That was really nice. Strawberry says, I may not have seen the full Sunshine playthrough, but I love the parts I was there to see. Oh, no, thank you very much, Strawberry. That makes me really happy to hear. And again, you guys, like I will repeat myself, but if you are interested to watch all these playthroughs, like all of these playthroughs are on my channel. You can actually look back on all of them. Like I've been doing it since January right now, since yeah, basically the beginning of January, I think. 2 times a week, and we already went through a lot of games. We played like Mario World and like Mega Man X and Donkey Kong Country, Mario 64. Like we went through a lot of games already, and yeah, don't worry about it if you weren't there live or anything, and if you are actually interested to watch those, you can actually watch them on my channel. They're all there. Just go to my channel and there's like a little live tab over there, and all of them are there, and I also have a playlist that you can check out that has all of the gaming streams that I've done so far. So yeah, no worries if you weren't there. You can just watch them back if you are interested. So yeah, pretty cool that that's even a thing. I love it. Jose says, I feel like Bowser just wanted to let Junior have a mother figure. Yes, pretty. That's probably true too. Like, obviously, like it's a bit different for, especially if it's a young kid. You know what I mean? That has like only one parent. It's just completely different. Like I know, I didn't grow up with a dad in my life, so yeah. But it is. I guess that's must have been Bowser's intention too. Is just so that Bowser Jr. has like a mother figure and stuff. And as far as we know, we still don't know who the actual mother is. I know Miyamoto sort of said like I'm his mom or whatever, but like in the game we have no fucking idea who Bowser Jr.'s mom actually is. So yeah, maybe someday they'll make like a little Mama Bowser or something, like a female Bowser. We'll see. But yeah, everybody, like I said, that was Mario Sunshine. Very happy that I got to play it on stream. I had a great time. I hope you all had a good time. And yeah, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to a different game right now. So actually, let's go back to the home menu, and we are going to switch. We are going way the fuck back right now. We are going to the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm caught up. Okay, cool. Alright, there it is. Zelda II, The Adventure of Link. Another journey of ultimate challenge in the fantasy world of Hyrule. Now, I always like to read this. Let me catch up on chat really fast. Bowsette, yeah, Silverborn Bowsette. Yeah, exactly. Like actual Bowsette or something. Like but yeah, okay, well, here we go. It's Zelda II, The Adventure of Link, released in 1988. Link returns to Hyrule to search for the Triforce and to awaken Princess Zelda from an endless sleep. Embark on a quest to find the Triforce of Courage and save Hyrule from ruin. Learn magic spells, talk to people in towns to get clues, collect items to increase your power, and explore 6 palaces where the underlings of the evil evil Ganon await you. I was like still on Mario mode, I guess. The evil King Bowser. No, the evil Ganon await you. This sequel to the adventure classic uses a side-scrolling visual engine unique to the series for more technical combat, and it features a more in-depth world, roaming as Link encounters townsfolk while on his quest. Hell yeah, you guys, I am very excited. Strawberry is very ready for Zelda 2, I love to see it. Soyman says, yes, my favorite Zelda side-scroller, awesome, and just about the only one they ever made, I think. Yeah, this is pretty much, this is a very unique game. We'll go all over it, but I'm happy that y'all are on the same mindset as I am, because I love this game. Oh my god, like I think it's one of the most underrated Zelda games out there, besides the Oracle games, I'd say. Like the Oracle games are super fucking underrated too, but this one, I fucking love this one. So yeah, if we stick on this little title screen for a little bit, this will happen. I think. Is there not supposed to be like text? Wait. Okay, I'll read the chat a little bit. Soyborn says Ganon is a king sometimes. Yeah. Strawberry says if you don't count a little, I'll read it real fast. After Ganon was destroyed, Impa told Link a sleeping spell was cast on Princess Zelda. She will wake only with the power of the third Triforce sealed in a palace in Hyrule. To break the seal, crystals must be placed in statues in 6 well-guarded palaces. Link sets out on his most adventuresome quest yet. Hell yes. Strawberry says, if you don't count the little side segments in Link's Awakening, I think it's the only one. Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, they did have little platform sections there. Strawberry also says Minish Cap. Yes, Minish Cap is also super underrated. Absolutely. There's a lot of underrated ones out there, man. Like, I even consider, like, the Phantom, like, the DS ones, like the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I played those too, and I think those are great too, actually. So, there's a lot of, like, underrated Zelda stuff out there, but this is, like I said, this is kind of why I wanted to do this right after Mario Sunshine, because I feel like this one is the most divided, you know what I mean, in the whole fucking Zelda series, where it's another like you hate it or you love it situation. So yeah. Jose says Link should just let Zelda sleep. Yeah, I know. He's like, wake up. Okay, so these are my previous files over here, so let's actually make a new one. Register your name. And again, you guys, like, especially for those who are new, like, every time when I play a Zelda game, like, I just, you know how you can always name the character and stuff? I just like the idea that, like, I put in my YouTube initial, so LTH for Lloyd the Hammer, but since we are playing a Zelda game over here, I like to think that LTH stands for Link the Hero, so I just kind of want to do that for, like, all of the Zelda games that I'm going to play eventually. So yeah, LTH, it's both Lloyd the Hammer, but it can also work as Link the Hero, so that's going to be his name. Alright, let's go. End. There it is. There we are. Now, is this actually, I think this is actually the first NES game that I'm playing on stream so far, hasn't it? I haven't actually checked, but I think that's accurate. But yeah, this is Zelda 2. This is going to be, especially if you know your Zelda, like this is, like I said, I've already said it a bit before, but this is pretty much the weirdest one out there, because this is like the only game where it's more of a, like a side-scroller, really, whereas, like, especially if you went from the original Zelda game, like on the one previous to this one, how it was an overhead like adventure game, really. Like, it still has adventure elements, but this one is basically like a side-scrolling action platformer. It's really fucking strange in that sense, and they really haven't gone back to this since, like, besides those little segments that we talked about, like in the Oracle games and Link's Awakening and stuff. So yeah, pretty fucking cool. Now, what you can do, obviously, this is an NES game, so you don't have as many buttons. We just can go left and right with the D-pad. You can also crouch, which by pressing the down button like this, you can sort of let Link groove a little. Let's let him groove to the music or something. Yeah, look at him. He's going fucking hard, man. Now it's like Zelda, Dance Dance Revolution Zelda. I'm losing my rhythm. So yeah, anyway, you can obviously use ducking to avoid like stuff that's coming, like that's like you can duck under objectives and from obstacles and stuff. Like God, I'm losing the word here. Like stuff that's coming at you, you can duck under it basically. Projectiles, that's what I was looking for. All right, anyway, and yeah, the A button jumps, so you can do that. This works kind of the same as Mario, where if you sort of run, you don't have a run button, but if I move like this and I jump, he will jump a tiny bit higher than he does from standstill. So that is very much like Mario. Look at this. This is from standstill, so he reaches about, like, let's say 2 squares or something. If I do it while he's moving, it's sort of like 2.5, 3 squares or something. So that is something you can use to jump a bit higher. The B button makes him strike his sword, just like this. Yeah, and very much akin to the original Legend of Zelda. If you have full health, a little beam will come out, just like this. Yeah, you can use that to damage certain enemies in this game. So that is for now basically all I can explain really. We'll get a lot more into it later, but for now this is all yeah, teabag at least. Yes. Let me catch up on chat. Soyborn says, Zelda CDI is bad, but those cutscenes are so bad that they are good. Yeah, I know. I've seen playthroughs of it. It doesn't look that bad, honestly, and I think the music is actually pretty decent too, but like, I'm not sure. I haven't played it myself, but I don't know. It doesn't look that bad, but it's also kind of bad. You know what I mean? It's sort of in between, I guess. Let's see. Soyborn says, I bet this one. Oh, I beat this once without dying. Okay. Oh, wow, that's quite impressive. Good luck, Lloyd. Thank you very much. We'll see how I do. At least, yeah, teabag. Yeah. Soyborn says the hardest Zelda. Yeah, this is absolutely. I think that's accurate, man. I think this is the hardest Zelda game in the whole franchise. I think absolutely. Soyborn says, is that his sword or his shield? It's just a green stick. Yeah, so that's quite interesting actually that you say that, Soyborn, because I had the total fucking misconception about what's happening here. Like, I thought, like, that little green thing that he has, like, in front of his face, I thought that was his sword. Like, I never fucking noticed until much later in my life that he's actually holding a sword and it's, like, skin colored, you know what I mean? Like, he actually, like, obviously this is the NES, so he's right-handed now, and now he's all of a sudden left-handed. So yeah, it just basically flipped the image there. But for some reason, I always thought that that sword that he had, like that green stick that he has in front of his face, I always thought it was his sword until I fucking noticed it. I was like, I felt like an idiot. But I thought he was like, you know, like especially when he's walking like this, I thought he did like one of those like knight things, you know what I mean? When they walk with like the sword in front of them and sort of like hippity skip or something, you know what I mean? Like I kind of thought that was the situation, but no. Like if you actually hit the sword, you can actually see it a lot better. Yeah, see how like if I actually yeah, you can sort of do this. You can, if you mash the B button like this, like you can go like hiya 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 like a lot. But if you actually press the B button once, Link will actually like sort of hurl back a little or something, and that's when it's a lot more noticeable. You can actually see like that little green stick, like it sort of changes angles, and then you can tell that that's actually his sword. So yeah, that was I felt like a fucking idiot when I noticed it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, my whole life was a lie. Let's see. Jose says, I'm trying to save up for a Switch. Probably will get Link's Awakening as my first game. Nice, yeah, the remake? Oh my god, I love it. We're gonna play that at some point too, for sure. Since when it was first announced, I wanted to try it out. Yeah, Link's Awakening is really good. Like, you'll have a great time with that one, I think. Absolutely. Yeah, Strawberry agrees. Like, Link's Awakening is a great game. Strawberry also says, I love that Zelda CDI and Hotel Mario have Dutch voice actors. Really? I did not know that. That's cool as fuck. I did not know that. I know, what is that line in Hotel Mario? I forget what the line is. It's like, hey Luigi, Princess Peach. Like, I forget. Ah, dang it, I forget what it is. But I did not know that those were Dutch voice actors. That's really cool. Soyborn says, oh right, lol, that is a sword. Yeah, a skin-colored sword. Okay then, yeah, I know. So yeah, you can tell, man, like, I felt like an idiot, but now I totally fucking see it. Yeah, see, you can see it again. He clearly has the shield, like, in his right hand, and the sword, he has it in his left hand right now. So yeah. Okay, but anyway, let's actually get the fuck out of here. You can actually see Zelda over here. She's sleeping over here. So yeah, what the game stated is we have to, she has been put like under some kind of sleeping spell, and we have to get to all of the temples and release all of the crystals. Now, this is very much more like the original Zelda, like especially if you come from that game. Like if you did play the first game and then you went to this one, you're probably like, what the hell, this is completely different, until you fucking exit the temple. This is basically going to be our main method of travel. Like, this is very much like the original Zelda. You cannot attack though. You can't fucking, I'm pressing all of the buttons right now and nothing is happening. But what you have to do, as soon as you leave like this yellow path, basically this will happen. Enemies will show up basically. So if you touch one of them, we go into battle mode basically. So yeah, this is basically the name of the game. Like, we're gonna see this a lot. Like, as we travel over this overworld and stuff, we're gonna stumble upon a lot of fucking enemies, and now we are in battle mode, and now we have to actually fight enemies. So I think these are just called the choo-choos or something. So what we have to do is you just stab them in the face and they give you points. Now you can't, these guys are actually vulnerable to the beam thing, so you can hit them from a distance like this. Now those points that you notice, honest, this game actually utilizes a bit of an RPG element in that sense. You see, you should be able to see that on the capture, yeah. You see that little next, what it says, like 50 to 50 points basically. As soon as we hit that, we will level up basically, and we can actually get we can upgrade our stats. You can see it in the top right of top left. You see like a little sword icon. It says 1 right now, magic 1, and life 1. All of those we are able to upgrade as soon as we hit like the next level basically. So that's also another very weird thing that is not a thing in Zelda, you know what I mean? Especially if you know the series now, you know what I mean? Like in hindsight, like upgrading your stuff. Like I guess Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom kind of have that, but like in the more like traditional Zelda games, like not really. You know what I mean? Like not much anyway, not like this. So yeah, that is also quite different and interesting, I think. Let's see. Strawberry says, yeah, it's made by Philips. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. That's totally right. Yes. Jose says, Hotel Mario was Can We Trick You? Yes, I mean, help you. Yes, exactly. Nailed it. Love it. Jose says, is that a slime? Yeah, it's. I think these are supposed to be choo-choos. Like later on, they would become more like a stable enemy, but this is actually, I think, they were not in the original, huh? So this must have been their introduction. But yeah, so that is going to be the name of the game here for the most part. It's just like we have this overworld thing. As soon as you step away from the yellow road, basically, enemies will show up. But maybe you noticed it. Like if I... oh, there's a fairy right there. So let's get the fairy. Now this is a fairy. Remember, like I said, this will make a lot more sense if you have played the original Zelda before this one. But don't worry about it. This game is just fine without it. But it's some of that stuff that they bring back. You know what I mean? So it makes a lot more sense if you have played it. But no worries if you haven't. This game is just fine without your Zelda 1 knowledge in that sense. But yeah, this is a fairy right here. This thing will basically heal you all the way, I think, in this one. Yeah, it does. So even if I have like only 1 pack of health left, you can see it on the top, by the way, that little red bar, that's my health right there. If that is like basically at what, like 1 pack left or something, if I get this thing, it will heal me all the way the fuck back to my full health. So if you are in the overworld or anything like that and you are low on health and you notice one of those, get them, because it will give you like basically full health back. Now this thing, you notice that little giant one basically, right? You see those little slimes, and you also see that bigger one. That basically means that that's a harder version basically. So let me just see if I can trigger another one. So okay, let's just fight these guys, I guess. Might as well do it. Okay, you know what? I might as well just get hit just so that you can actually see what happens. So if I actually get hit, this will happen. Yeah, you see like the little thing? It's not like a heart or anything like that. It actually does sort of, you know, gradually go down. It's not like I have 4 packs of health, so that means you only have 4 hits. You can actually take a couple more hits than that. But the more that you upgrade your life, and that all comes into play when we level up, the more hits you can take, basically. Like you can basically see it as like a defense boost in that sense. So now you may have noticed this, like now that I don't have my full health back and my full health anymore, the little beam does not come out. So yeah, that is another thing that they sort of brought back from the original Legend of Zelda, the one before this one, where if you have full health, you can shoot a little beam and stuff. So yeah, let's see. So what you want, so another tip I can give you is whenever those enemy things like show up basically, so let me just wait until one shows up. Come on. There we go. If you are on the yellow road and they touch you, there will not be any enemies. So that is a way that you can basically avoid like encounters, especially if you are like on low health or anything like that. As soon as you see like enemies spawn in, make your way back to, oh, there's a fairy. Make your way back to the yellow road basically, and you will not have to deal with any enemies. So yeah, pretty fucking cool. What else can I go over before I actually start like more diving into it? Oh yeah, so maybe you notice it actually, but like these little environments actually, so this like little grass area here, this will actually depend influence like what area you actually fight in when you do like fight an enemy. So let's just compare this real fast. So I'm just gonna go on the grass, wait for one of these things to bump into me. There we go. And now, like you can tell from the background, we are very much in a grass-like area. So I'm just gonna take care of these guys. Why not? Take care of them. There we go. Now, if I actually go on the sand over here or something, and now enemies will show up. yeah, now we are in a completely fucking different environment and stuff. And we also have new fucking enemies. Now, this is actually a perfect way how I can showcase the shield. Notice how when I just let these things like hit my shield, basically, like you hear like a little tink. Tink, tink. Yeah, just like that. That is also very much like the original Zelda. Like I'm gonna probably reference to that a lot, but obviously this is the direct sequel to that one, so they obviously took a couple of inspiration for their own game. But yeah, this is basically how the shield works. You have to make sure that the shield actually touches like the projectile that's coming at you, because this one is low, so I'm just gonna take damage intentionally here, like this one for example. Obviously my back is not shielded, so you do have to turn around, but these lower ones basically, so let's just wait for a lower one. This one, if I actually fucking this one, boom, see, it actually hits like Link's feet, so you do have to actually fucking use your crouch button and stuff to actually block these ones. So obviously, like if this, like my face is open right now, so if like a high one shows up right now, let me check, and I fucking crouch, boom, see, it like hits him in the face and you still take damage. So that's another thing that you have to basically get good at a little. Like you have to, this is a nice little practice area in that sense, so like basically practice your shielding, because yeah, you can't use it against enemies like that. You can only use it against like projectiles like this, but yeah, very much something that will help you a lot if you get good at it. So yeah, so these things, these little whatever they are, like these white like little spiky things, if you hit them, they actually go down and you can technically jump over them, but you can also kill them. If they go down like this and you keep stabbing them, boom, they die and you get 5 points. So yeah, at this point in the game, pretty good. Especially if you want to like level up like early or anything like that, not too bad. So I'm just gonna go over to the yellow road, so we're safe. You know what? Let me actually just encounter one more, so we can actually level up. So let's just find an enemy or something. Okay, come on. I want to find an enemy. Are there no enemies? It might not be because... Okay, yeah. It's because we hit that small enemy, so yeah. Okay, let me actually catch up on chat. Soyborn says, are those cookies coming at you? Yeah, I guess. Are they the cookies? I can see that. I can sort of see that. I just always saw them as like little like red stone things or something, but I can see that. That's kind of funny. Little cookies. Okay, anyway, but yeah, what we can do, if we go all the way over here, now I can actually go over what these are. These are towns. These are going to be the spot where we talk to a lot of townsfolk. And this little sign over here, you can read it if you press the B button. Town of Ruto. Now, this is actually quite interesting, especially if you know your Zelda lore or anything like that. Like, obviously this was way the fuck before Ocarina of Time, but maybe you noticed this fucking name, Town of Ruto. Yeah, wasn't there a character in Ocarina of Time called Ruto, that fish lady? Yes. So basically all of these towns are like named after the sages in Ocarina of Time. Obviously there's like a little timeline happening, but obviously this was way the fuck before Ocarina of Time. But still, it's interesting in hindsight to see how they just, you know, the sages became a thing in Ocarina of Time, and then in this game, like basically all of the towns are named after them. It's pretty cool. Soyborn says, Kirby would love those cookies. Yes, probably. Now this lady, you will always see a little a woman over here like in red, and she's basically patrolling like past her house and stuff. Like maybe you've noticed already, but there are not like any hearts in this game. Like you actually can't. That's very un-Zelda again. Like especially if you have played your Zelda, you know that the way how you get your health back is always through like little heart containers basically, or like little hearts on the floor. This game actually has none of those. It has heart containers, but not like regular hearts that you can find to refill your health. So what this lady does, she basically like offers Link to heal him up basically. So if we talk to her with B, she will say, please let me help you, come inside. And then she goes inside, and if you press the up button while the door is open, Link will go in, and I can restore your life. Yeah, you can get all of your life back, just like that. Pretty fucking cool. And now this lady over here, this little grandma, she will basically refill all of your magic meter. You see that little magic meter like in the top left there? Obviously we have no magic right now, but later on we will get magic. If you are running low on magic, this lady will help you. And there's also other ways that you can refill your magic actually. But yeah, that is the way how you, if you are low on magic or health, go to a town, get yourself rested up, and you will be all good. Yes. Soy board. I want Sage Error. Yes. Oh my god, we have to find him. Is he in this fucking town, or is that in the other town? Let's go check. Because this is actually a really famous... There he is, there he is. This is like the most famous thing in this whole game. So if you talk to this guy, this is what he says. Oops. I am Error. So, what the hell does that mean? I have no idea. It's probably some kind of like translation book or something or whatever, but this sort of became like a meme. Like as soon as like the internet had like a little uprising or whatever and people started playing this, like this whole like I am Error thing, it's like one of the most famous things in this whole game, I think. So pretty fucking cool. Love it. Jose says that woman was sus, and why does the healing happen off screen? Yeah, I know, it's too sus. Yeah, people have speculated more than enough about it. Like, yeah, like AVGN came up with his whole like own idea about it. It's like Link has like this trust, and now he has the cum trust or something. So yeah, whatever goes on back there, it doesn't matter. We get our health back, and that's the most important thing. Now, what you can do, you can talk to these town folk, and they will give you some tips probably. Find magic in a cave south of the castle. Sogan says, pretty sure Double Dragon Tree's Bimmy was a mistake. Yes, Bimmy and Jimmy, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Instead of Billy and Jimmy or something to that effect. That's really funny. Yeah, exactly. Now this lady, it's usually the one, so all of these towns, basically in the whole game that we're gonna see, all of the towns are very important because they will all give you something really good. Now, what you want to check out, you always want to check for like a woman like this, like not the one that like sort of heals you, but like there's always somebody that's like they come out of the house or something, or they just sort of patrol like past their house like this. Those are usually the important ones that you need. So if we talk to this one, she will say this. Korea of Tanteri stole our trophy. Okay, so that's a little clue right there. We need somebody stole their trophy, and we need to go and get it back. Let's talk to this lady. Use keys in palaces they are found in. Yeah, so that is another thing. You cannot use any keys from different palaces to different palaces, basically. Like you can see them as the dungeons in like Zelda 1, basically. This lady says, "Do not go south without a candle." All right. Jose says, Link be like, Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right. Yeah, I guess. Okay, but yeah, that is basically how towns work. So if you are stuck or anything like that, like go to the town and talk to the people, and maybe they will help you out in figuring out what you have to do. Now, what we can do, we can go towards this town over here. There's another town near here, back down there. You know what? Actually, fucking let's level up. Because we have like 2 points away from like... oh, you know what? We haven't seen this yet. So actually, if you go towards in this, like the more like bushy grass, I guess. Yeah, look at this. Now we are totally in the fucking forest right now. Isn't that fucking cool? Like, I love that little attention to detail, you know what I mean? Like, you just, depending on where they actually like hit you, basically, that's where you will fight, basically. So it's pretty cool. Let's take that thing out, and we leveled up. So yeah, this is basically what this is how we're gonna level up like all of our stuff, basically. Now, what you can do, and this is something that is more like your own play style, I guess. Like, I can actually, you see those little numbers? It says like 200 for attack, like 100 for magic, and 50 for life, basically. We obviously got to 50, so the game will tell us like you can get life right now if you want it. But if you don't want it, you can actually hit cancel like this, and the game will keep your experience, and you can get to 100 or 200. So it all depends on what you prefer, you know what I mean? So I just like to be a bit more casual in that sense. I just usually just get the one that is like the closest one. So I will just press start, and we will have more life. Yeah. And that is also a thing, it will refill your health completely. Like, I think every time that you level up, the game will heal you all the way back. So that is really good in case you are low on health or anything like that, and you are close to a level up. You can fucking do that, and hopefully you'll survive, because this game does use lives. Yeah, this is the NES after all. Hey, what's up, Koi Fish? How you doing? Zelda 2 is fantastic. Yeah, I love Zelda 2. I'm so happy that like everybody in this chat right now like loves Zelda 2 just as much. That's fucking awesome. Love it, love it. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Koifish. Haven't seen you a lot here, but glad you're here. Fucking cool. Always appreciate you being here. Fucking cool, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Jose says a wild spider appeared. Link used stick swing. It was super effective. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'll talk about. You know what? I can just take care of him. So this thing, obviously, it throws the spears at you. This is another thing where you utilize your shield, basically. Like, stay upright. Don't crouch anything like that, because then it will probably hit you in the face. Yeah, just stay up and like wait for them to throw the spear at you, and then just charge in for an attack. Really. So yeah, pretty cool. Koifish says the leveling system is super strange though. Best to kill bosses at low experience. I will go over that absolutely for sure, because that is something that that you'll notice when you beat a boss. So every time when you beat a boss, you will actually get a full to the next like threshold of your experience basically. So what you don't want to do obviously is like beat the boss with like 10 points away from the next like threshold or something, because then you basically waste a level up, you know what I mean? Like obviously these level ups are super fucking important because it will upgrade your stats, you know what I mean? You have better defense, you have better attack, you have more magic, all that stuff. So if you want to be a bit efficient about it, I advise don't fight the boss when you have like 90 like experience or anything like that, like let's say for now, and you need to hit 100, because then you basically waste a level up, you know what I mean? So I always try to do that too. Hey, what's up, Root Vegetable? How you doing? Is there a Zelda game where we can see Zelda using the toilet? Just wondering, like maybe she has diarrhea and it smells bad, and maybe we don't see it but hear it hitting the water. Wow, that is quite the image you just put in my head. That's hilarious. I don't know, but there's probably a parody or something out there. That's quite hilarious. But yeah, I don't think I've seen you here before in this gaming stream, Root Vegetable. Maybe I have. I apologize if I did. But yeah, thank you for being here, and yeah, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you're doing well. We're playing some Zelda 2 right now. We're still going to stream for like roughly 90 minutes. So yeah, we still have lots to explore and talk about basically with this game. Because like I said, this is another game that I fucking love. Okay, this lady over here, she looks at us. What's up? Return the crystal to the palace in Parappa. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's see what this guy has to say. If all else fails, use fire. Don't you mean fire content? Use fire content. Koifish says that sure is a comment. Yeah, I know. Quite imaginative though, I like that. Alright, so this is that lady again. She will heal us up, so let's just do that, why not? But if we actually go further in, Soyborn says, yes, lol, the sequel is Link's Adventure this time and named after him because Zelda is passed out stick with the runs. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be maybe it's a fan game out there. But yeah, like I said, this is always what you want to pay attention to. Like somebody that like comes out of the house or anything like that, or they're just like patrolling like outside of the house. Those are usually the super important ones, because if we talk to this lady, she will say this. Talk with my father before you leave town. Alright, so she will let us in. And we can actually keep going. We can talk to her again. Each town has a wise man. Learn from him. Yeah, so this is actually really important. Like I said, like each fucking town has a wise man, and they will all teach us some new techniques, basically. So we're going in. And this guy is here. What's up? In Parappa Desert, use this magic to survive! Hiya! Shield, yeah, there it is. All right, so we actually got a magic spell. I'll read chat real fast. Strawberry says Parappa the Rapper. Yeah, I always thought that too. That's really funny. Parappa the Rapper Desert. Soyborn says, I've had the flu where I was non-stop crapping like 7 times a day. Poor Zelda. Oh man, yeah, poor Zelda. But yeah, so what we have right here, this is where our magic is going to play in. So you have this little menu right here. If you press the start button, so I'm playing this on the Switch obviously, so for me it's the plus button. If you press that, this little menu will pop up, and you can see basically your stats right there. You see on the bottom there, you should be able to see that. Yeah, we have 2 lives right now, we have 0 keys, and we have 6 crystals right now. Now those crystals, don't worry about about those. Those are the ones that we have to bring toward the end of the temples, basically. So don't have to worry about that at all. Obviously, your lives are important and your keys are always also important. But we have this new magic spell. It's called Shield right there. It costs 32 magic. If we select that, just like this, it's already selected. If I press the minus button right now, so this would be the select button if you are playing this on an actual NES, this will happen. Yeah, look at that. Like, it took half of our magic, but Link totally fucking changed outfits like really fucking fast. And exactly what it says. The name of the game here, it says Shield. So our defense is like way the fuck up right now. Like, we can take a lot more abuse like when you have this on. So you can take way more hits before Link basically dies. So this is a great fucking spell, obviously. You're gonna use this like basically throughout the whole game. You can just fucking use this. And especially during boss fights, like absolutely utilize that. Now, yeah, that does happen though. If you do transition a screen at all, Link will lose his shield power up, so you do have to cast it again. Basically, all you have to do is you press the start button, you select it again, like it's already selected right now. You press the minus button again, boom, and you just cast it on. So you do have to be careful, obviously. Like, don't just manage your, you have to manage your magic a little, because obviously you can't just, especially if you're out there in the field or something, you can't just get your magic back all willy-nilly and shit. You basically have to like manage it like while you play. So don't just like use it and then go off screen and then use it again and then go off screen, because you're basically wasting magic. So that is something that I advise you doing. But yeah, this is where that old lady comes in. Was she not in this town at all? Hold on. Did I just walk past her? No. Oh, you know what? Actually, I haven't seen what this town is called. What is this town called? This is... Welcome to Rauru. Yeah, Rauru. Remember Rauru? That was the guy. That was the guy in Ocarina of Time that basically gave us a light medallion for free. Like no dungeon or anything like that, but totally fucking for free. That was Rauru. All right, but yeah, let's actually see. Is there not like a magic lady in this town? Or is she like further along or something? I guess there's no magic lady in this town, huh? Interesting. All right. Well, okay. Anyway, let's just go and refill my magic, and then we're actually gonna make our way towards the first dungeon, basically. Or I call them dungeons, but like technically they're called temple. But like I'm so used to like Ocarina of Time and all that stuff, like I just always call them dungeons. So yeah, that's probably gonna happen a lot. But let's actually go back and let's refill our magic, so y'all actually get the idea of how that works. It's basically the same as the lady, but this one will just basically heal my magic. Stop and rest here. Can you go in? I can give you magic. Boom, and it just goes all the way the fuck back up. Hell yeah. So now we are fully fucking stocked on magic. Let's fucking go out and kick ass. So yeah, that is basically the name of the game. Like obviously we're going to find a lot more stuff like as we play this, but this is basically the main gist of it, you know what I mean? When it comes to like the foundation of like the controls and how it works and all that stuff. So yeah, but you may have noticed this, like this obviously looks very fucking sus. There's one fucking forest sprite over here, so what happens if you actually go over it? This happens. That might actually have been something else. Hold on. Like, I think I touched an enemy as soon as I went in here. Hold on. Oh, you know what? You know what? I can actually show this now. This thing... Hold on. Let me take care of these guys first. There we go. This fucking thing on the floor here, this is a magic can, basically. Oh, wow. I dropped another one. So what you can do, if you use your magic... Boom, we only have 2 packs left. If you get this back, boom, you refill your magic a little. Yeah, so there are no hearts in this game or anything like that, but there are magic containers that you can find, and you can actually get your some magic back. So yeah, pretty fucking cool. Now this is basically what I was trying to show off. Like if you actually touch that little super sus, like out of place forest sprite, you actually get transported to a secret area. And these are the keys, basically. If you remember those from any Zelda game, like there are a lot of Zelda games, they're always in like the little bats, basically. These are called keys. Every time when you get near them, they try to swoop down and they basically try to hit Link. So yeah, all you have to do is you have to bait them out and wait for them to come towards me and then stab them in the face and they die. Yeah, we get 3 points for that. Not bad. Here we go. Oh yeah, that thing. So yeah, now let me take care of this thing first. Now this is a little P back, I guess. Like I have no idea. Like Nintendo had some kind of thing going, like with Mario 3 and like the Zelda 2 and like whatever. Like P was their thing or something. I don't fucking know. Like P stood for points. I think. I have no idea what the P stands for, but yeah, this is. I'm just gonna call it a P back. I guess like not quite a T back, but a P back. But yeah, whenever you get this, if you stab it with your sword, this will happen. Boom, you get 50 fucking points just like that. So yeah, absolutely get those as soon as you see them, because they will net you a lot of experience. And like I said, experience is very important in this game, because it will level you up basically. So yeah, no reason to fucking not get those whenever you feel confident to get them. So yeah, what we have to do, obviously this is still a Zelda game, so you still have to explore a little. Now what you have to do, you have to actually go towards this cave over here. Now, the problem here is you can't actually see anything. Like this kind of looks weird, but this will make sense later. But you can't actually see in front of you all that well, but you do have to do this regardless. Now, the problem here is, I know that there's like an enemy here. I'm trying to spot him. Maybe not, okay. Yeah, there. Can you actually see that on the capture? I kind of wonder if you can see that on the capture, but you should be able to see something move, like on the bottom there. Like it's a bit like miscolored. You can see like little like legs like move. Maybe I'm really wondering if y'all can see this, but I can see it move. But yeah, there's actually an enemy right there on the bottom that's chasing after you as soon as you like get on this level like this. Yeah. So what you have to do is you have to bait him over to you, crouch, and then stab him in the face. Boom, there we go. So that's, like I said, I'm trying to see it on my own capture if y'all can see it, but yeah, that is basically what you have to do here. You have to wait for these things to show up. Okay, we're good. And now we are on the other side, yeah. So let's just keep going, and that over there is going to be our first palace. But I want to get rid of these guys, because these guys will give me more points. 5 points, not bad. Like I said, keep your shield up. Always have your shield in the right position whenever these fucking things try to hit you. There should be another one on the left, I think. Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's hit this guy and then we'll level up. There we go. Yeah, now our magic will go up. So what this means basically is now every time when we use our magic... Oh, okay, I guess you don't get a full refill of your life. Okay, that's interesting. So, hey, P! Wow, nice! Well, that was lucky. So yeah, that also can happen. It's like the enemies can drop like P backs like randomly basically, and you just fucking get like... I just got like 50 points for free basically. That's fucking awesome. So, yeah, yeah, that's actually a thing. So I forgot. Like, you don't get a life... like all of your life back if you just upgrade anything, but if you do upgrade your life thing, then you will actually get a full refill. But this is gonna be our first dungeon, our first temple. Yeah, I know, this is gonna happen like through this whole fucking playthrough. Now, the name of the game here is what you usually can do. You always see one of these like little statue things over here at the beginning of like each temple. If you stab that thing in the face... Okay, this one doesn't have one actually. Okay, never mind. That will make sense later. But sometimes they drop something really good. Now, this is basically, you know, like very Zelda, you know what I mean? Like every Zelda game always has dungeons. Like these are basically the dungeons of this game. Like there's 6 of them in total, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna explore all of these dungeons. Now, temples. This little thing over here, if you press the down button, this will happen. It's basically an elevator that you can just manipulate with your button controls. Like up and down makes it go up, and it makes it go down. So yeah, pretty cool. Now these things, they just charge at you. All you have to do is stab them. Just like this. They don't give you any points though, so you do have to, yeah, you do have to basically stab them and just, you can also jump over them, I think. Yeah, you can also do that. So if you're not confident with your stab, you do have to, you know what, like I might as well talk about that a little too. Let me get rid of these guys first. Get fucked. Yeah, so these guys, like the little jelly things, like they basically, they're kind of pricks sometimes. Like they kind of don't know, they can't decide on which way they move. Like sometimes they move to the left, sometimes they move to the right. Like there really is no pattern, and then all of a sudden they just decide to jump super far. So sometimes they can blindside you and hit you anyway. Now, what I was trying to say is, maybe you noticed it already, but every time when I hit the B button basically and Link will swing his sword, there's a little pull back to it, you know what I mean? Like it's not quite immediate, you know what I mean? Like if I press the B button, look at it again. See, it takes a little, like a fraction of a second basically before Link actually like reels back and swings the sword forward basically. So it is something that you have to get used to timing wise whenever you're fighting enemies and you know when they charge at you like that. So that is something that you have to sort of practice like as you play. You'll get better at it when you play for sure, like your muscle memory sort of becomes better with it. But that is something that you have to like take into account like every time when you swing at something. Is like there's a little, it's kind of like the original Castlevania in that sense, you know what I mean? Like there's a little pullback before Simon actually swings that like a Dracula thing or like the vampire killer, that's what it's called, yeah. So that is something that this game basically does also. So we have to keep going. Now this thing, this is a new enemy. This is a Stalfos, basically. You can see, like, he's very much like us. Like I said, if you have played your Zelda or anything like that, like, we're gonna see lots of, like, classic Zelda enemies, like, return, basically. And this is a little, this is a Skelly Man, basically. This is called a Stalfos. Now, what you can do, obviously, he has a shield just like us. Yeah, he's, like I said, he's basically the same as us right now, anyway. Yeah, if you hold your shield up like this, so if I don't crouch, he will not hurt me, and I also cannot hit him because he has his shield up too. So what you have to do is you have to utilize your crouch stabs here. So every time when he hits me, I'm just gonna crouch and stab him in the legs, just like this, and he's dead. So that's how you take care of that one. So like I said, you guys, like, I think the combat system in this game really underrated, man. Like, I think it's really intuitive and cool. Soyborn says, I hate the normal stabbing while standing in this game. I've always crouched, jump, stabbing at everything. Yeah, that is something that you can do. Like even if you jump, there's a little pullback, but if you crouch, then it's a lot faster. Notice, like, just compare this for a little bit. So this is the standing stab. It's a bit of a pullback, but if you crouch, it's a lot more instant, you know what I mean? So that is something, yeah, Soyborn already said it, but that is something that you can do too. You can just crouch stab like this. It's a lot faster, but obviously if like an enemy has like a shield like beneath him or whatever, or it's like the hitbox is smaller like on the bottom instead of on the top, like obviously that's when you want to use your regular stab. So yeah, but that is something that you can do with certain enemies. So this one, let's stab him. Now these are keys, yeah. You know what keys are. They unlock fucking locks, of course. So all you have to do is you fucking stab it, boom, and you get it. And you can tell on your menu right there, we have one key right now. We can't actually do what they did in Zelda 1, where you can use keys from different dungeons like into other dungeons. Like this key will only, oh yeah, see, that's what I mean. This key will only work in this dungeon basically. So yeah, all right, but yeah, let's keep going. We'll see. Like I'm obviously gonna die like in this game. Like I'm also very much explaining a lot, so I'm not playing like serious, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's see how far I can get without dying. But yeah, this is already not too good, looking too good, because I'm like very low on health right now. But we'll see. But yeah, so keep stabbing these guys. You know what, while I just keep moving, I'm just gonna let y'all listen to this music for a little bit, because this is fucking amazing stuff. This whole soundtrack, like, amazing. Like, I did a whole medley of this, like, in my year 1, so it's very fucking old at this point and outdated, but yeah, it's still, that was a lot of fun to put together for sure. This whole soundtrack, amazing stuff. So I'm just gonna let y'all listen to this song for a little bit while we keep going forward. Now these are the gates we need to keep. Here we go. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, so this song fucking catchy as fuck. This whole fucking soundtrack has so many fucking songs that are catchy as hell. Love it, man. I fucking love it. Jose says, watch out, Lloyd, Bowser is behind you. Yeah, Bowser. Yeah, exactly. Alright, yeah, so let's keep going. Now, yeah, we have to go here. So these dungeons, like same thing as the original Legend of Zelda, as they do have like an exploration element to it. Like you have no idea like where you're actually supposed to go. You're basically just, you know, you're just exploring. You just hope for the best and see where you end up, really. So now what you can do with these things are quite interesting. You can actually, it may seem like you can't kill them, but you can actually kill them if you stab them long enough. But obviously, because we have only one attack strength right there, you can see it on the top left. This will take a little bit, but trust me, it is worth it, especially this early on in the game, because these things will net you a lot of experience. I think it's like 50 or something. So yeah, you can tell we only need fucking 150 right now. So if I kill this thing, we probably will level up. So I'm just gonna stab this thing for a little bit. What you have to do with this thing, as soon as you stab it once, it will basically become stationary like this. So you have to basically keep stabbing it, because if you sort of like, yeah, there, oh yeah, I see it gets 50. That's fucking a lot, man. All right, yeah, we got more life. Awesome. Now I got all my life back. Sweet. Yeah, if you sort of like stab them once, I'll show it to you actually, that's a lot better than instead of me explaining it. Like if you hit them once, they sort of come to a standstill, but if you don't stab them again, they will basically start moving again. Yeah, see, so the trick to like taking these things out, and you can also respawn them actually, I just fucking remembered, wow, yeah. So this is if you want to do that, obviously, you don't have to do this, but because the threshold for level ups are so low right now, these things are very much worth your time to sort of like just do this and just farm them for a little bit, because you can basically just power yourself up like way beyond what the game wants you to be at this point in the game. You know what I mean? Obviously you don't have to do this at all, and I'm only gonna kill these two guys because why not? I'm already fucking stabbing them right now, so I might as well do it. We get like 100 points for these two alone, so yeah, that's really fucking good right now at this point in the game. But yeah, like I said, like obviously because this is more like an RPG, the more level ups you get, the more points you need to get to the next level up, really. So it's very much like an experience thing, you know what I mean? Like you need more experience to get to the next level up. Like it basically works in every RPG game. But the thing is, and this is a very dangerous thing, is, oh yeah, this guy moves super fucking fast. You know what? While I kill this thing, I'll just talk about it. Whenever you lose all of your lives, so you do have lives, don't forget about that. You have 3, it says 2, but I think a 0 also counts. If you lose all of your lives, you will lose all of your experience, basically. So obviously that fucking sucks if you have like if you are close to a level up or anything like that, and you lose all of your experience. So yeah, try to not make that happen, but if it does, it's a bummer. Like it has happened to me too, absolutely. Now, what you there's actually something else that's quite interesting. Maybe you noticed it already, but whenever this thing fucking hits me, it actually takes away magic. You know what? I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. This thing's annoying. It actually takes away magic every time when you get hit. Yeah, see how like fucking I already lost like 2 packs of magic even though I haven't used any. So those things, they're basically the anti-fairies from like Link to the Past or something, if you know that game. That's like the next game basically. So yeah, so those things are quite annoying. Soyborn says, yes, Soyborn, you can become max level in the first dungeon. It will only take like 10 hours. Yeah, exactly. Like, technically, that is something you can do, you know what I mean? Like, if you have trouble with this game or something and you feel like you're not leveled up enough or something, you're under leveled and you want to get stronger, you can do that. It takes forever, but it's not illegal or anything like that. You can do it, you know what I mean? Like, it just takes time. So, yeah, now, what you want to be careful here, though, because this fucking bridge over here, as soon as I fucking step on it, it will collapse. So fucking keep moving. Just never stop moving. You can't jump or something like that. Just, it's all good. There's a P back over here. You can get that for some extra points. But yeah, keep moving, because if you fall in that lava, that's an instant death and you will lose a life. So yeah. Now I'm just gonna be very careful with these guys because they are pricks. There we go. Alright. Now this is actually a really interesting enemy that we're... Oh, never mind, I was thinking of something else. But this is also an interesting enemy. This is very much like, let's just call this thing the Hammer Brothers of the Zelda series, I guess. Like, yeah, if you know your Super Mario Brothers or anything like that, this thing is very much like that, huh? Like, it just fucking throws, like, little fucking things towards Link here, and it throws it in an arc. You know what I mean? It doesn't throw it straight at you, like it throws it in an arc. So yeah, these are basically the Hammer Brothers of the game. Now, what you have to do here... This thing basically, like, it keeps throwing, but if you notice it, maybe you noticed it already, but like every now and then there's a small gap in his throwing arc, basically, where you have the chance to basically rush in, just like this. And now he's basically fucked. Like, he can only throw that thing up. Like, don't touch him though. Like, touch damage is a thing in this game, so if I actually touch him, he will damage Link anyway. But yeah, now he's basically fucked. Look at him fucking, oops, look at him cowering in fear, man. He's just like, oh man, I can keep throwing, but I can't throw straight. So yeah, that's how you take care of that thing. Jose says Hammer Bro ripoff. Yeah, exactly. Okay, there he is. So this is an Iron Knuckle, basically. These are basically like the most dangerous enemies in the game if you don't know what you're doing. Now, obviously, use your shield. I might die here, you guys, because I'm also explaining things, and I'm very low in health, but let's see if that will not happen. But I'm going to use my shield. Now, what you want to do here is you notice that he has a shield below him, basically, and he can also stab. If I stab him, he will basically like reposition his shield, really. Now, the trick here, what you can do is, and this is basically the best way to fucking take care of this thing, because this is something that I did not know when I played this the first time, but if you actually do this, if you jump stab this thing, so if he comes in, if I jump, see, I will hit him like basically every time, just like this. Yeah. See, that is how you're supposed to like take care of those guys really fast and really easy. You have to utilize your jump. As soon as Link falls down, use the stab basically and stab him in the face, and for some reason that will hit that thing guaranteed. Like, it will always hit him. And we don't have a key. That's great. So we can't actually go in there. But yeah, you can fight him like more legit, I guess. Like, I'm not sure if this was supposed to be how like the intended way to fight him, but I certainly didn't know that. Like, when I played this for the first time, I just fought him like head on, you know what I mean? Like, stab him high and low and blocking his thing. He was like the hardest fucking thing in this whole game, and there's multiple of them too. But that is the easiest way to take care of them, is you utilize your jump. As soon as you fall down, you stab down, and you will always hit him. Keep your distance and you will be fine. So yeah. But we do need to get a key, so I'm just gonna wait here because these things are very dangerous. There we go. I'm absolutely gonna die for sure. Like, this is obviously, like I said, like, I am also explaining things, so I'm playing a bit sloppy in all that sense. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We have life, so it's not that bad. Let's just wait for these guys to move. There you go. There you go. Please move away. There we go. Ah! Yep, see, there we go. That's a death. Every time when you die, you lose a life, but don't worry about it. You will be sent back to the room that you last like entered, basically. So yeah. So yeah. But let's go back. We need to go find that key. So let's go look for it. Obviously, like I said, do not fucking stop moving when you're on those, because you will fall into the lava, and that's a death. Let's see. Yeah, this is scary, Soyborn. Yeah, let's see. Oh snap, you have like no magic for help. You know, yeah, like I said, Soyborn, this is a bit different, obviously, because I'm like fucking like explaining everything, so I am not playing as serious as I could be, but it's all good. Like, this is a live stream, you know what I mean? That's the fun of it. So yeah. Oh man, this is scary. Careful now. Yeah. Fuck yeah, it's not gonna be a deathless run, but that was not gonna happen anyway. Like, this game is pretty fucking hard, man. Very impressed though that you were able to pull that off, like a deathless run. That is really cool. Strawberry says, I love Dark Nuts, especially in Twilight Princess. Yeah. And I've never actually been clear on this. Like, some of them are called Dark Nuts and some of them are called Iron Knuckle, but they kind of look the same. Like, I'm not sure. Like, do they just have like two of the same names, like different names, but it's actually the same enemy, and sometimes they're called Dark Nuts and sometimes Iron Knuckles? I have no idea. But yeah, the Dark Nuts or Iron Knuckles, whatever you want to call them, they are also in Twilight Princess, and they are fucking awesome in that game. Fucking cool as fuck. So yeah. Okay, while I read the chat, I might as well stab this thing. Soyborn says, dang, yeah, I know, those little gumdrops, yeah, I know, they're so unpredictable, dude. Like, they just fucking, they jump at you, like, out of nowhere. They don't have any tell, so yeah, it happens. Soyborn says, I haven't played this one in forever, I would do worse. Okay, yeah, I actually have not, the most recent that I played it was like 2 years ago, I think, because I helped a friend of mine like beat this for the first time, And yeah, that was like I practiced it a little, like so I could give her like better tips and stuff, like when I actually like exploring the stages. Now this is a red canister. This thing will fill your magic all the fucking way. So we're gonna get magic containers and heart containers later on in this playthrough, where the meter will grow larger basically, so we can hold more magic. So obviously we only have 4 right now, but this thing will go all the fucking way. Now what you can do, and this is really fucking neat, is if you use your magic or something. You know what? I'm actually getting ahead of myself a little here, so I'll explain that later, because that will make a lot more sense if I have like a different spell. But yeah, this thing will, no matter how low your magic is, this thing will fill it all the fucking way. So these are your fucking heroes, you know what I mean? So get those as soon as you can, obviously. Soyborn, no, okay, no, I'm good. Soyborn says, yeah, I played through the game like 20 times and got it down pretty good. Nice. I did use the corner trick on the final boss fight. Okay, yeah. No way am I playing games with that motherfucker. Yeah, I know. I will actually try to go for a legit fight on this playthrough, absolutely, because I have done it before, and I feel like I can do it pretty consistently, but we'll see how it goes. If I, like, you know, if it takes too long or whatever, then I will cave, but I really want to try to, like, fight him legit and actually finish him that way. Yeah, it's been like 10 years for me. Sorry, yeah, exactly. Strawberry says, it's Zelda 1. I think the dark nuts are the blue ones and iron knuckles are the yellow ones. Oh, maybe. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Soyborn says, I hate how health and magic drops are pretty random. Yeah, if you got bad luck, too bad. Yeah, exactly. It's very much random. Now this, yeah, this is, I've already went over this. This is a fairy. Just grab this and you get all of your fucking health back. Just like that. Fucking cool. Alright, we're going up, because I think there's a key somewhere up here. Yeah. Let's kill this guy. These guys are actually vulnerable to the beam also. Yeah, see, you can take care of them from a distance. Okay, that one does nothing. So yeah, but they don't drop points. Oh, there's the key. There we go. Okay, now we can go back, and now we can go get that that room that we couldn't go into. So let's go do that. But yeah, you guys, like, there's just this, like I said, this is obviously like the tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go way fucking deeper into this game, like with its enemies and like with the fighting system and everything about it, and like finding secrets and like all of that stuff. Like, this is like the tip of the iceberg, but like, there's just something about this game that I love, you know what I mean? Like, it's the combat system that I think is really engaging, just, you know, the enemy variety, and like obviously the music is really fucking good, and like, yeah, I mean, the graphics are fine. Like, this is an NES game after all, but it looks amazing in my opinion. You can very clearly tell what's going on and other stuff. There's like a simplicity to it, you know what I mean? And it's, I don't know, like, it's like one of those games that just feels satisfying to play once you sort of master it or something, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's a bit it's like a challenge to like learn it, if that makes sense, because there's a lot of stuff that you can do, but you don't have to do it. But there is a lot of stuff that you can sort of utilize. But I think, like, if you're experienced enough and you play this game enough times, like, there's something about it, man. I just keep going back to, or something, you know what I mean? Like, just the fighting system and the control, like, it's very, you know, like obviously on the NES you have a lot of games that don't control all that good, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of them obviously are good, but like for each super good NES game, there's like 50 in NES games, I should say. There's like 50 bad ones, you know what I mean, that have like bad control or anything like that. But this one is very responsive. Like, I'm very much in control of Link right here. Like, he jumps really fast and he moves. I can turn around really fast. He crouches really fast. Like, it's very like a tight control scheme. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is just something that I think obviously like makes or breaks a game. Like, how good is the control or how bad is the control, you know what I mean? And in this one, I think they did a very, very good job with the control scheme. So yeah, there's something about it that they just always come back to. I just want to stab this thing because I can get another level up. Might as well do it. Come on, die already! Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Oh, yeah, because I forgot to tell y'all, but because we have sword level 2 right now, my attack basically went up. So now we basically have to do less stabs on enemies for them to die, basically. So yeah, you can just basically see that as an attack up stat. Pretty fucking good. Okay, let's wait for this thing to jump down. These fucking things are such pricks. Alright. Let's see. Strawberry says there's iron knuckles in Ocarina. Yeah, remember in The Spirit Temple. The Spirit Temple. Remember how you have to fight Naburu at the end, and there's also 2 of them that you have to fight one with Young Link to get the silver gauntlets, and then you have to also fight one. It's the turd guy with the giant axe. Those are Iron Knuckles in Ocarina. Soyborn says, I learned the town music on guitar. Nice. I should show you sometime. Yeah, that's a really good song. Like, I'll let y'all listen to it when we get back to the town so y'all can appreciate it a little bit more, or at least listen to it a little bit more. Because, yeah, the town music is very fucking nice in this game, as is all the music. Like, I think all of the music in this game is amazing. So, yeah. So, let's keep going. Now that we actually have a key, we can actually open this door, and this is the dungeon item. Remember, like I said, it doesn't matter if you haven't played the Zelda 1 game, but I'm just gonna say it, but if you have played Zelda 1, then you know that each temple or dungeon, whatever you want to call it, has a item basically that you can get, and it's pretty much always important. Like, you need it to progress, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be this game utilizes the same thing. Like, each temple that we're gonna visit has a dungeon item that we need to find in order to progress further into the world. So this is the candle. Yeah. Now, again, if you haven't played Zelda 1, it's all good, but in Zelda 1 you also have a candle, and you can actually use it as a weapon. In this one, no. You can't use it as a weapon, you can't set things on fire or anything like that. The candle is purely for something else. I'm not going to spoil it, actually. We'll see it when we go outside of the temple again. So let's keep moving here. Let me read up. I'm safe here. I should be safe. Let me just press start. Let's see. Strawberry says, oh yeah, I forgot about them. Yeah. Jose says, looking for that key was worse than gambling in the casino in Sunshine. Yes. Nice. Love to see it. Like, nice little callback there. Yeah. Exactly. So that is going to happen. Like, obviously, if you are, like I said, you guys, like, I'm just going off the memory banks here. Like, I have not played this game in, like, at least 2 years, I think. So there's going to be a bit of, like, fumbling around like this. But, like, obviously, if you're a speedrunner or anything like that, or if you're more experienced, you know exactly where to go. But like I said, I'm not a speedrunner, and I'm also haven't played this game in, like, quite a while. So it's just basically going off the memory banks. So, okay, I won't mess with that thing again. But yeah, so that's going to happen. But that is the name of the game, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to look for the key that you need, because obviously, like I said, you need those dungeon items to progress through the game, so they're mandatory. Oh, there's another one like this. Like I said, don't forget, use this, because god dang, he is so much easier to take out like that with that technique. It is really fucking difficult to do without that. So yeah, we already know how to fight these guys, so let's stab them in the legs. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going the right way here. I think I'm not going the right way. Am I? Okay, let's actually just keep going. Let's just see. No, we're not. Okay, that's what I thought. Luckily, enemies don't respawn, though. Like, those fucking anti-fairies that we saw, like, they do respawn. But most enemies in these dungeons don't actually respawn. So once you take care of them, you can just safely go back to wherever you need to go. And you don't have to worry about, like, taking care of all the enemies again. Like, these guys do respawn, though. So it's not like all the enemies don't respawn, but most of them don't. So that's pretty good of this game, especially since it's an NES game too. So yeah. Take care of this thing. Stab this. Jose says, I'm heading out for a bit. I'll be back. Okay, cool. Cool. Stab this guy. Just keep going. There should be a key at the end of this. Yeah, there we go. There's another Hammer Brother ripoff. So let's just wait for a little... There we go. Ooh, jeez, wow, really? I got hit there. Okay, stab him in the face. Haha, he's in the corner, he can't do shit! Alright. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So some of these statues are actually fucking sus as hell. If you stab them in the face, a little a red fucking container thing comes out. And like I said, you guys, this thing gives you all of your magic back. So obviously right now I can't really use it because I'm like so fucking low on magic, or life I should say. So there's really no point. I guess I can use it, but like, yeah, there's nothing I can do with this right now, because even if I take a hit now, I will still die. But yeah, especially later on when we get like a certain spell, that is a lifesaver. Like, it really is a lifesaver. So yeah, okay, we died, it's all good. Now we're just going back to the beginning. Alright, now that we have a key, now we can actually go, we can go through that door that we saw earlier. So let's go do that. Hit. Go down. Keep going. And there was another Hammer Builder thing. So let's take care of that. Alright. I love this little, like, the red sky in the windows too. That's pretty fucking cool, man. Like, there's just something about it. Like, it's the sky behind, like, in the actual sky, like, outside of the dungeon, like, the temple, like, totally fucking red or whatever, like, taken over by Ganon or whatever. Like, I have no idea. So pretty cool. Now, actually, because I totally fucking forgot to talk about that, but the story in this game is actually quite different. This is actually a rare occurrence where Zelda 2 takes place right after Zelda 1. Like, if you know your Zelda, then you know that, like, a lot of games take place, like, in totally different time spaces, really. Like, they sort of, you know, like 100 years before this, or like 100 years after that game, or whatever. But, like, this is actually a rare occurrence where Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 are directly linked. Like, this is actually the same Link from Zelda 1, and not, like, a different incarnation of Link or anything like that. So, the story in this one is in Zelda 1, like, if you played Zelda 1, so the one before this, Link killed Ganon, basically. Like, he killed Ganon and he saved Zelda, right? And then the story in this game is basically all the enemies here, they try to kill Link and sort of, like, use his blood, I guess, to, like, resurrect their king, basically. Like, Ganon is dead and Link is the one that killed him, so I guess there's some kind of spell happening that they can do. If they get, like, the blood of the person that killed Ganon, they can resurrect him. So the whole story here is, like, obviously we have to try to get Zelda awake. Like, she was put in some kind of sleeping spell, and I think this is actually supposed to be a different Zelda. It's not the same Zelda from Zelda 1, but it is the same Link, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, but that's basically the name of the game. It's like all of the enemies basically try to kill Link so they can resurrect their king, basically, like King Ganon, basically. So yeah. Now, every time when you see these fucking curtains, that means it's boss time. So we're going in, and there's our first boss. I have no idea what this thing is called. It's like a little horse guy or something. Let's just put up my shield. What you have to do here, he's obviously, like, very well armored, but besides his fucking head. If you get close to him, he will try to fucking hurt you like that. All you have to do is stab him in the face. There we go. And just hit him in the face. So this is another thing where you have to utilize your jump stab, basically. So again, you guys, like I said, like, this game is very satisfying to play, but it does take a little bit to get adjusted to everything and use all of your techniques proper, you know what I mean? Stab him in the face and he's dead. Yeah, and like I said, this is a thing that every fucking temple does, is they also give you points. Like, that one gave me 50 points. I think the further on we go, the more points they will give, but every time when you finish a dungeon, you will get an automatic level up. So I advise, like, strongly advise against, actually, to kill the boss with, like, you know, and let's just say, like, I had like 490 or something right now instead of 90, I would go back and try to kill something else because I would waste a level up, you know what I mean? And obviously, like, a level up is one of the best things ever because you raise either your life, your magic, or your attack power, so you really don't want to waste that, you know what I mean? Especially with the more points that the threshold is going to be, like, it's harder to get there, and like I said, if you game over, you lose all of your experience points. So yeah, like I said, those level ups are sacred, you know what I mean? Like, you really don't want to miss out on any of them, and even if you game over, you keep your stats. Like, don't worry about gaming over and, like, losing all of your stats. You will only lose all of your experience but your experience points, but your attack stat and your magic stat and your life stat, they all stay. So yeah, absolutely, man, fucking do that. Like, that is very much more efficient in my opinion. So yeah, every time you do this, it will refill all of your health, boom, and it just goes all the way up to the threshold, and we can get another level up. Yeah, level 3 for attack right now. Fucking cool. Soyburn says, damn, you wasted that knuckle guy. Yeah, I know. Like I said, if you do this jump stab thing, like, they are really easy to take care of. Horseman, yeah. Aim for the ears. Yeah, exactly. Give that horsey a haircut. Yeah, nice. You can catch the key out of the air that falls if you're a badass stabby guy. Yeah, I'll try to do that on the next one, actually. But that kind of reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 3. Remember that one? If you kill like one of the Koopalings and like the magic staff like falls out of the air, like I would always try to catch it like before it hits the ground. But yeah, now that we've beaten the level, like I said, you get a full thing. You get full health, full magic, and you get another level up. Now, if we actually leave. Yeah, this. So, this basically indicates that we got the dungeon item. Now, if I didn't get the dungeon item and we would leave, you would kill the boss and you would leave the temple would actually not be buried, basically, because obviously, if that was the case, you could not go back in and get that important dungeon item. So, this basically indicates that you got it and now you're good. You can't actually go back inside the temple anymore, but at least if you notice that you beat the boss, but you don't see this rock over the temple, that basically means you missed something. So you basically have to go back, because otherwise you can't progress through the world anymore. So yeah, that is, pay attention to that for sure. Soyborn says, oh yeah, Mario 3 bosses were similar like that. Yes, yeah, exactly. Love it, man. We're gonna play that at some point too, for sure. Mario 3 is a classic. Now, this is actually interesting. So, like I said, this is still a Zelda game. There's some exploration elements happening. If we actually go down here, we can go past this shoreline, and this is actually something that's forced upon me, basically. Like, you probably thought, like, hey, wait, I didn't see an enemy show up or anything. Like, you're on the safe, like, yellow road and anything like that. But no, sometimes you're gonna stumble upon these little forced like sections, like platforming sections, basically. Like, I'm just gonna walk over this square and it will basically force me into this like platforming section over here. So that is gonna happen. That is something that you just have to deal with, really. Now, water is also death. Like, Link cannot swim. As if I fall, you can basically see this little pit over here, like a bottomless pit. Like, if Link falls into the water, it's curtains, basically. Like, he dies, and we only have one life left. Now, these bubbles, they actually kill. They don't kill you, but they hurt Link too. Now, maybe you've noticed it already, but every time when you get hit by anything in this game, there's knockback in this game, and this is a very common thing in this NES era, basically, where a lot of platformers utilize this thing where if you get hit, the character will jump back, basically, and especially if you're close to something like this or something like a pit, Link will jump back and you will fall down the pit. So I'm just going to show it to you so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to hit by this thing. Yeah, see how he jumped forward in that sense? Like, that scared me a little. Like, I thought he would jump back, but he actually jumped forward. So yeah, so every time when I get hit, boom, that happens. So you have to be very fucking careful, especially with sections like this, to not hit like anything close by, like a bottomless pit or anything like that, because Link will fall and you will lose a life. So obviously be very careful with stuff like this. Like, take your time, take the jump and wait for the right moment, and you should be fine. There we go, and now jump over this one. Obviously there's a lot of fucking bottomless pits here, so yeah, jump over them, don't hit the bubbles. There we go, and we made it to the other end. Alright. Strawberry says, it's so rare to see this many Zelda 2 fans in one play. I know, I'm very happy actually though. Like, I'm really happy because, like I said, like, I'm not sure, like, I know this game is divided, so I wasn't sure like how y'all would, you know, like, react to this one or something, but everybody so far in the chat here loves this game, so I fucking love to see it. Love it. Soyborn says, Zelda 2 haters need to get good. Yes, and by that I mean suffer. But hey, after that you start to appreciate the game. It's not great at wowing players right away. Exactly, dude. That's exactly, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it, man. Like I said, I think this game is really good if you're or like if you put in the time, you know what I mean? Like, if you put in the time to get good at it and like, you know, practice it and play it a lot, like, I don't know, there's just something about it. Like I said, like, I liked this game from the start, but I had a hard time with it, you know what I mean? It was really fucking hard, especially since I played like Ocarina and like Wind Waker and like all those ones, and those were not that difficult, but I was like, holy crap, this is really fucking hard. But then I played it more and more, I got better at it, and it's satisfying, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think you nailed it, man. Like, that's exactly how I feel. Strawberry says, yeah, it's a great game, but you gotta get into it. Yeah, exactly, Strawberry. Like, same thing as Soyborn. Yeah, exactly. Like, it is something that sort of scares people away, you know what I mean? Like, in the beginning, because it's so brutally hard and all that stuff. But once you actually get into it and you play more of it, I think it's like I said, man, like it's not one of the best Zelda games out there, but it's certainly the most unique one. You know what I mean? And not for bad reasons, but for good reasons. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's fucking awesome. Jose is back. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. All right. We beat that temple, Jose. So you haven't missed all that much, but we beaten that last temple, and now we're just basically exploring this little area over here because there's a little secret here. Now these things, I forget what they're called actually. They are basically, they're jumping up and down. Basically, that's all you have to worry about. Like they jump up and about, and they try to touch you basically and hit you. So yeah, don't do that. If you step onto this thing, yeah, there's a little secret. Look, that's a fucking heart container right there. Now there's actually a little how do you say that? Like a bit of a dickish thing. Like if I fucking jump down there while that thing is throwing like this little like a boomerang things at me, Link will do the classic, you know, like he did like a Zelda 1. Like every time when he gets a new item, he does the ta-da-da-da, like he holds it above his head. But you are not invincible when that happens. I'll show it to you. See, I had no control over that. Like Link was so busy holding that thing up basically, and he was just like, he's like, now's my chance to strike. So what I do advise is take care of this thing first before you actually get that heart, because yeah, you will get damaged. But maybe you noticed it, that was a heart container right there. We, instead of 4 packs of health, we have 5 right now. So yeah, like I said, there are going to be secrets in this game that you can find to make your life easier in that sense. You find more heart containers, you have more health, so you can take more hits before Link dies. So yeah, pretty fucking nice. Now this thing is also a bit of a prick. What you have to do is, like, as you can tell, like he throws his boomerangs like low and high basically. Like every time, just pay attention to his animation, really. That's all you have to do. Whenever you see him like holding it up like this, then I know, okay, he's gonna throw up. Whenever he holds it down, then I crouch and I can block it. That's all you have to do. Now obviously if that thing like flies over your head, it's a boomerang, so it will fucking come back and it will try to hit you in the back of your head. So pay attention to that thing at all time and just stab him and you can do it. Yeah. Let's see. Strawberry Shortcake, is that Master Splinter? Yeah, it does look like Master Splinter. That's funny as hell. We'll see him again, but yeah, maybe. Jose says, I'm curious, how long is this game supposed to be? It's a decent length. I'd say it's a decent length. Even if you know what you're doing, like it's quite long, especially for like an NES game and stuff. Like it's not like crazy long or anything like that, but like I don't know, like you need like at least like half a day or something to beat it, you know what I mean? Like even if you know what you're doing, well, maybe not if you're a speedrunner obviously, but if you're more like a bit more experienced with the game, but it's a pretty decent lengthy game for sure. Jose says these enemies are Mario ripoffs. First the Hammer Brother, now the Boomerang Bro. Yeah, I mean this is the same company after all. And technically, I mean if we are getting technical here, like the Hammer Brother, sure, that was before this one, but like the Boomerang Brother, wasn't that Mario 3? Or was that in something else? I think that was Mario 3, and that was 1990 or something, or 1989 or whatever, and this is 1987. So yeah, technically, the Boomerang Bro is a ripoff of this thing, if you think about it. So yeah, pretty interesting. But yeah, but this is obviously the same company, so yeah, of course they can rip off their own ideas. That's all good. We have to go back here. Now, you know what? This is actually something that I also kind of advise, what I can show here, is remember what I said about you have lives, obviously, like if you game over, you lose all of your fucking experience points. Now, because I have 0 lives right now, we also have really low experience points, I advise to actually just fucking die, basically, just like lose your last life over here, and you will be sent back to where Zelda was actually, but you will get all of your lives back. And since we don't have as many experience points anyway, I feel like that's a better way to do it. Because if I like go in now, like just like as if I have 3 lives and I die right now and I have like 500 experience or something, I'm gonna be bummed out. You know what I mean? So in this situation, like to be a bit more efficient about it, I guess, because I have 0 lives, we just beat that temple, I have only 32 experience right now, I'm just gonna take a life right now and we will game over, it will reset, but at least we have all of our lives back and we can just continue on without losing all too much. So I'm just gonna jump down here and we will lose a life and we will game over. This will happen. Game over, Return of Ganon. Yeah, there he is. And then you just hit start and continue. And now we have all of our lives back. Sure, we lost our fucking experience, but like I said, we didn't lose much, so that is something that I advise also, is like be a bit efficient about it, you know what I mean? Like, don't just go in all guns a-blazing, but like I said, if you have 0 life, that's like the same thing as in Mega Man, you know what I mean? Like, if you know any Mega Man games, like, you don't really start a level with 0 lives, like, you just basically like lose all your lives, get a game over, and then go in fresh, you know what I mean? Like, and then, so you don't, you know, get all the way to the end of the level, you have no idea what the boss does, you die, and then you game over, and you have to do the whole level again. Like, that's just not efficient, you know what I mean? So that is my school of thought with games like this too, is like, be efficient about it, and I feel like this is way more efficient than if I would keep going with 0 lives and like a very little amount of experience. So yeah. Let's see, Jose says, next thing you know, a Magikarp will spawn. Yeah. I don't think there are any fish in this game, are there? I'm not sure. But yeah, okay, let's just keep going, because now that we have a fresh, basically, like, we have all of our lives, we have 0 fucking experience, now we can, yeah, now it's all good again. Now I feel a bit better. Okay, there's actually a thing down here. Soyborn says, dying is smart sometimes in this game, crazy how that works. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's what I mean, man. Like, I think that is just something that I like to do, because I really feel like it's not an efficient way to go about it, you know what I mean? If I like go in with 0 lives and like almost 0 like experience, like, yeah, I might as well just take a life, and then I have fresh lives, and like, you know, I don't lose as much. Now, actually, maybe this looks a bit different. Remember how these caves were basically fucking dark right now? Now that we have the fucking candle, boom, we can fucking see. Yeah, you can see it in the bottom, on the bottom there, when you press the start button. That's where our item is. You don't have to select it or anything like that. It's just active as soon as you enter caves. Now we can actually fucking see. So that's obviously a lot better. Now this thing is actually what I was talking about when we were in that dark cave. Like, maybe you saw it moving on the capture, I'm not sure. It's like a little like flag thing or something, like a blue flag monster. But every time when you fucking get near it, or like get on its level, it will basically charge at you like this. So all you have to do is you can use your beam if you are on full health, so you can do that too, but you can also just stab them in the face and they die instantly, I think. Like, at least now that we have 3 attack, that thing is no fucking nothing. Now these are fucking Octoroks. Yeah, classic fucking Zelda enemy right here. All you have to do, obviously they shoot rocks at you. All you have to do is block it with your shield. Like I said, there is a difference between up and down. Like, if I actually, like, if these things hit me in the foot, like, Link will actually take damage. So never forget that. That's always something that you have to be mindful of. Yeah, so all you have to do is, like, as soon as they jump up, you stab them in the face and they die. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it all depends on when they die, like, depending on how high your attack power is. But because my attack power is 3, those things die in 1 hit. Now this thing looks quite suspicious now, doesn't it? What happens if we grab this? Boom! Yeah, maybe you saw it, like, in the top left. Now we have 5 packs of magic, basically. So that is basically a magic container. Like I said, you have heart containers that will extend our health bar, and you have magic containers that will extend our magic bar. So absolutely fucking explore this world, you know what I mean? You might find, like, really good things that will make your life easier in this game, you know what I mean? So yeah. Alright, but now that we have that, remember what that woman said in one of the towns? She was just like, our trophy got stolen or something. Now, if we actually go up here, we go off the beaten path. Obviously, enemies will show up, but that's no problem. We can just go to the right. Alright, if we go into this cave over here, yeah, this is a new cave. You know what? I actually have not let y'all listen to this song yet, so I'll let y'all listen to this song. This is the battle team, basically. This is the battle mode team or whatever, yeah. So I'll let y'all listen to it for a little bit. Oops. Yeah, we got it! yeah, so pretty upbeat team, you know what I mean? Like pretty fucking cool. Love it, love it. Now, that thing that we just fought, like, it was basically the same thing. It was just a recolor of that previous one with the yeah, let's just call that thing Master Splinter. that was a different one though, but yeah, all he does, like, he does the same thing. He just takes more hits. Like, I think he hurts more, maybe too. I'm not sure about that one, but as far as I know, like, he doesn't do any different attacks or anything like that. He just throws the boomerangs like the other one did, yeah, he just takes more hits. But like, you fight him basically the exact same way. Obviously, this is fucking lava right here. Fall in there and you will lose a life. So be very careful with your platforming, especially when they have those the Octoroks like over there and stuff. Like, make sure that you time your jumps well, and you should be fine. But now that we have that trophy, we can actually, I think we can see it in our inventory if we actually go into a town. Let's actually check. No. Okay. But there was somebody that was looking for a trophy, so let's go and yeah, let's go return it. Alright, we get our health back. It's free, you guys. There's really no reason to fucking not get your magic and health back, because this game, and this is actually also quite unique now that I think about it, this is the only fucking Zelda game, I think, that does not have money at all. There's no rupees in this game, whereas I think, like, every fucking Zelda game has rupees. Like, I'm just trying to think about some that doesn't, but I can't really think of anything besides this one. So, there's no fucking money, you don't have to buy anything. You saved the trophy, come see my uncle. Yeah, so this is the lady that was looking for the trophy. Yeah, no fucking money in this one, so don't worry about like you know, bombs or like whatever, like arrows, like anything that you had to buy in Zelda 1, not a thing in this game. So very unique again in that sense. Now this guy, with this you can jump very high. Hell yeah. Jose says, lava this early? Yeah, I know. Not even Mario had seen such bullshit before. Yeah, I know. Link is just like, what the hell, in World 1? Like, lava already? What the fuck is this? Now, yeah, we got a new fucking spell. We have the jump spell right now. Yeah, this is basically what I said about selecting it. Like, now that we actually have 2 magic spells, I can show it all. You don't have to press any buttons or anything like that. All you have to do is have that cursor on there, like, be on the right one. So on jump, I use the minus button again. Link will cast a spell, and now if I jump, woohoo! Yeah, look at that! Look how fucking high he jumps right now. Now he's doing like a Mario impression or something. Yeah, and if you, like I said again, if you move while you jump, Link will actually jump even higher, just like this. Woohoo! Yeah, just like that. Pretty fucking awesome. So now we have 2 fucking magic spells that we can mess around with. Alright, but obviously because I used it, I kind of want to go back to that magic lady and get my magic back. So let's go do that. Oh yeah, you know what? I haven't let y'all listen to the song yet, so I'll be quiet for a little. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah, really good song again, and there's actually a difference. If you go inside a house, it will actually play a slight variation of this song. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that nice? Pretty cool. Let's see. Jose says, Lloyd, what is your favorite console for gaming? Ha! Really good question. I'd say the Super Nintendo. Like, the Super Nintendo is the one that I grew up with. Like, it has a lot of platformers, but also, you know, like, you know, the Link to the Past and like the Donkey Kong Country, the fucking Chrono Trigger, like Super Mario RPG. Like, I feel like the Super Nintendo is like one of the best consoles out there, at least like in my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, it has so many like high, like super fucking high quality games, you know what I mean? I'd say that one and the Switch. Like, I think the Switch is fucking one of the best ones since the Super Nintendo, just for the fact that just the original games that came out on it, like the Breath of the Wild and like the Super Mario Odyssey and all that stuff. Yeah, I guess Prime 4 of the right now too. Fucking man, the Switch is amazing, and the fact that you have like you know, you have access to all these games too, like with the NSO and stuff, like all of the Super Nintendo, the NES games, like the N64, GameCube, like the list goes on, man. Like I fucking love the Switch. Like the Switch is amazing, but I'd say the Super Nintendo is my favorite one because that was my first console that I have, and like, oh yeah, Yoshi's Island too. I forgot about Yoshi's Island. God dang, that's like also one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking love Yoshi's Island, and yeah, that's like, I don't know, like that was the first console that I had, and I grew up with that one, and fucking I love platformers. Like platformers is like my favorite genre of video games. I think it's just my forte or something. It's just the thing that I love the most. Yeah, what is your favorite console, Jose? Curious now. Soyborn says, for me, it's the 360. Okay, I'm a Bungie Halo lover. Awesome. Shooters never got better than that, if you ask me, but after that, it's Super Nintendo. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, like my brother was very much into that, like the 360, like and the Halo and like the Call of Duties and stuff. Yeah, that was fun. Like I watched a couple of that stuff, and yeah, Halo I've messed around with myself too, especially the original. The original was awesome. Oh man, that was fun. And also Halo 3, like I messed around with Halo 3 a little, like playing online, and like me and my brother would like play the campaign together and stuff. That was fun. Okay, but yeah, now that we have the jump spell, now we can actually go down this this cave over here. There's more Octoroks that we can take care of, so let's do that. Get fucked. Just like that. There we go. Yeah, the Octoroks are also vulnerable to this, to the beam, basically, so you can take care of them from a distance. Strawberry says, for me, definitely the Sega Saturn. Awesome, yeah, I remember you saying you were more of a Sega person. That's fucking cool. Absolutely super cool. Jose says, I haven't had many consoles growing up, but my favorite was the GameCube. Oh, okay, yeah, the GameCube is really good too. I mean, fucking Wind Waker, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Luigi's Mansion, obviously, Super Mario Sunshine, what else? Metroid Prime, like the original and oh no, Prime 2 also, like fucking hell, man. GameCube was also amazing. Soyman says, yeah, Halo 3 was peak Halo. Nice. Yeah. I don't know super much about like the Sega stuff besides like the Sonics, but like I have seen they have like a Genesis emulator on the Switch and stuff, and I actually did play a lot of like Genesis games too. Like there were a couple of them, like I can't really recall like the names. I think one of them was like Shinobi or something. I forget. Like I apologize. Like I'm really not that well versed in like Genesis names in games, but I have messed around with a lot with what they have to offer on this NSO system, and there was a lot of good stuff, man. Like I mean, yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of good like Genesis stuff, or Sega stuff I should say, yeah. Okay, let's get this. Soyborn says, GameCube controller is yes, oh my god, GameCube controller is still cherry to this day, absolutely, and oh my fucking god, the games. Smash Melee, Eternal Darkness, Wind Waker, heck yeah, I know, man, and I love how they had, you know, when like Smash Bros. 4 was coming out, and it was like on the Wii U and stuff, and then they figured like, you know what, like everybody loves the GameCube controller, like playing Smash Bros. With the GameCube controller, me included, like I not anymore, but I have been a huge Smash Bros. Fan for a long time in my life, you know what I mean? But I always played, like, from Melee going forward, like, I always played with the GameCube controller, and then, when the Wii U one came out, they figured, like, you know what, like, Smash Bros. Is also a competitive scene and stuff, and we don't want to force everybody to have to, like, relearn to play, like, with a different controllers and stuff, so they came up with that GameCube adapter thing, so you can continue playing with the GameCube controller. It's just like, fuck yeah, man, that is fucking amazing. So yeah, the GameCube controller is peak, man. That's probably my favorite controller of all time, besides like maybe this like Pro controller. This Pro controller is really good too. Let's see. Strawberry says Saturn had games like Knights. Oh yeah, Knights. I have actually not played any of those, but I've seen it like make a cameo in like Sonic Adventure. Like I have no idea about the games, like if they're any good, but I mean, if they make a cameo in a Sonic game, they're probably good. So yeah. Jose says, I had a handful of GameCube games since they were for Christmas. Oh, nice. I had Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine. Oh yeah, Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, that was a good. That one was pretty good too. Super Smash Bros. Melee and Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Okay, I actually never heard about that one, but Smash Bros. Melee, like, oh my god, man, that was my high school years. At least like the first 2 years. That was like my entire fucking first 2 years of high school. Like, I used to play that so much with a couple of friends of mine. Like, we would just basically like go after school. You would always go to like one of my friends' house, and we would play like Smash like all day. Like Melee, I should say, Smash Bros. Melee. We played that shit like all day. That was so fucking fun. Alright, but this is basically where we need the jump spell. So obviously Link cannot fucking reach this. When we activate the jump spell, boom, you can make it. Yeah, now we can progress. Sweet. Alright, while I'm reading the chat, I'll let y'all listen to the song a little. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Strawberry says, I'm my favorite Shining Force game. Yeah, nice. We talked about that before. Pretty cool. Soyborn says, I'm all about the Series 2 Elite Xbox controller. Okay, you can buy Brook adapters that make it work with other consoles. It's great. Nice. Only real drawback is this crap cost. Yeah, it costs a lot. Yeah, that is a thing of this age for sure. Strawberry says, in my opinion, Knights is really fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, like I said, I never played it. I actually have never even looked like at a video or anything like that. I kind of want to do that now. Like, I'll do that like after the stream or like tomorrow or something. Like, I kind of want to look up like gameplay videos, because I really have no idea like what the game is even about. Now here's a little fairy. If you walk into that little forest sprite over there, you can get all your health back. Pretty good. Now this fucking thing, yeah, you notice like Link just fucking like slogs basically like when he walks into this. This is basically a swamp, yeah. So every time when you encounter an enemy like in this swamp area, this will happen, and you can tell like Link has a lot of trouble fucking moving into this stuff. So yeah, you have to basically, to go faster, you have to keep jumping like this. And then you can get out basically. But yeah, this also affects him like on the overworld like this. Yeah, so you can't actually, it's quite a nuisance. So let's just hit this, get fucked. There we go, there we go. Alright, let's keep moving. So slow, so slow, so slow. Hit this guy, get fucked. Those birds obviously you want to be careful of, because they do charge at you. So, oh wow, I actually blocked that, nice. I thought I was like gonna get hit there, but I guess I'm good. Alright, yeah, okay, so we got through that. We have to get, okay, so these are these two guys. Stab him, there we go, he's dead. They don't really give that much experience right now, but I might as well kill them, why not? We're not, yeah, 269, we're not close enough right now. What can we do that's like efficient here? The next dungeon is going to be up there. I feel like we can't go down there, can we? Let's actually go. Let's see what happens. Now this is also very much like Super Mario Brothers, Jose. Remember the Cheep Cheeps in like 1-3 or something? Like how they fly up like on the bridge and stuff? This is basically the same fucking thing. Like you walk on this bridge and they come from the water. And they're little like skelly fish, I guess, and they try to shoot Link with their little rocks and stuff. All you have to do is just basically keep moving, and oops, sorry, that thing just fucking headbutted me. Keep moving and just block their shots like accordingly, and you should be fine. There's another secret here that we can get. It's another P back. Hell yeah, that's 100 points. Fuck yeah, nice. Get this guy. Get this guy. There we go. Alright, Soyburn says, no, Lloyd, you gotta talk to the guy hiding in the woods before this part. Oh yeah, I thought that was the thing. Alright, thanks for, I wasn't sure on that one, but will that not, you know what, I'll do it, I'll go back. So let's go back, because this is actually a bit of, yeah, and this is something that you can argue against this game too, is like, it is a bit, sometimes anyway, like it's a bit obscure in that sense, where, like, don't forget you guys, this is supposed to be the NES era, so this was a very early era of gaming, you know what I mean? So like a lot of those like text box are a bit more cryptic, where it's just like, the second enemy has, the 10th enemy has the bomb or something, like from Zelda 1 or stuff like that. So it's a lot more, you know, figuring stuff out, but there is actually something in this game too, which I'm gonna look for now, that is a bit more obscure, and it's like, you know, hard to discover unless you either use a guide or you just know about it from past experiences, you know what I mean? But like what Soyburn is saying here is like, over there, maybe you can see it. No, you can't see it. Okay. Well, anyway, if you go over that bridge, there's another town there, and if you go to the edge of that town, there's actually like a giant, like a river basically that you can never cross. And then there's like a guy in the house that says like, I need like permission from the riverman or something to that sense for you to cross here. So you have no idea where that is. Obviously, he does not give you any directions, and I think one of the people in that town will actually say to you that like the guy that has like that will give you like the permission to cross that bridge, he's living somewhere close in this town in the woods or something. And so that is your only clue that like one of these like woods over here is actually where that dude is. But obviously they all look the same, you know what I mean? So you have no idea which one it is. You basically just have to do this and just hope for the best. So that was not the right one. So that is one of those things that you can argue against this game, which is totally fair, you know what I mean? Like it kind of reminds me a bit of like no, that's not the one either. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Zelda 1 in that sense, where like random walls you can blow up even though they look totally don't look any different. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is something that obviously is totally fair, and later on they would fix it in future installments of the game, where they have like cracks on the wall or something to that sense. But like in the original Zelda game, all of the walls looked exactly the same, and you had no idea which ones you could hit. Which one is it? This one? No. Okay, let me read the chat. Yes. Lol, P back. Yeah, exactly. Strawberry says these secrets were shared between friends. Yeah, exactly. So it was more like a word of mouth thing, or you also had like Nintendo Power. Obviously, that would probably help you with like a little magazine or something. That was basically like, you know, walkthroughs before the internet. You know what I mean? Nowadays we can just look everything up, obviously, but back then you had to either ask your friends, or you had to stumble around just like this and hope for the best that you find it, or you had to like, you know, hopefully you were subscribed to like Nintendo Power, and maybe there's some like helpful tips that they shared there. So yeah, pretty cool. Jose says these areas look suspiciously like Mario levels. First a forest, then a desert, and a water world. Yeah, exactly. This is the same people. This is still a Miyamoto game as far as I remember. So yeah, that totally makes sense. Which one is it again? Like it's one of these. Isn't it Soyborn? I feel like it's one of those. Stab these guys. I really, yeah, I'm almost dead here. Okay, let me keep going. It should be one of these. Is it this one? No. One of these is like a house that we have to where the dude is basically, but I forget which one it is. I know it's one of them. I know it's one of those, but I just can't. I just totally forgot which one it is. I just make sure that I don't die. We're pretty close to a level up too, so that's pretty good. Which one is it again? I know it's one of them. I'll find it eventually. Ah! There's so many things. Ah! Get me out of here, quick. That one? No. Which one is it, man? I know it's one of these, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. Ah! Shit. Okay, well, we died. That's okay. Keep looking. It should be in the dead center of this forest. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I know it's one of these. Alright, I'll find it. Oh, P-back! P-back! Yeah! Alright, 50 points for that one. There it is! Okay, there it is! Yeah, see, now we found it. Yeah, so this is the dude that we need. This guy's actually mandatory. So, like I said, you guys, like, totally fair if you think, like, what the fuck? How the hell was I supposed to know that? Totally fair. This is still, like I said, this is the NES era, so some of this stuff is a bit obscure these days, where you have no idea where the fuck it is. It does not look any different or anything like that, but keep in mind this was a different era in gaming, and they later on would learn, you know what I mean, and make it a lot more findable, if that makes sense, without like a guide or anything like that. Bagu is my name. Show my note to Riverman. So yeah, now we actually have, you don't do like a ta-da-da-da or anything, but just the fact that we talk to him, now we actually have that note, and now we can cross the river if we want to. Yeah, red error is here, yeah. Soyman says, unless it's the European version, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, I love how that just stuck with you. Like European version. Yeah, European version much harder. Okay, anyway, but now that we have that, now we can actually go back down basically, and we can go to that town. So let's do that. Alright. So we did that. We have to cross this bridge again. Let's just put up a shield spell, why not? Whoa. Let's make sure we don't get hit by these. Always crouch though, guys. Like always crouch whenever this thing like comes from you from the front, because there's a high chance, see, that it will shoot like it will shoot like a rock at Link basically. So yeah, always make sure that whenever they come at you like that, fucking crouch, because otherwise you will get hit in the legs. Okay, let's read what this town is. Water town of Saria. Yeah, look at that. That's Saria right there. That's our little friend in Ocarina of Time. Remember her? The girl with the green hair and stuff in Kokiri Forest? That was Saria. Pretty fucking cool. Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Be careful. Yeah, so what that means, if we keep going, I'm always paying attention to the houses to make sure that there's nobody coming out of, because those are the important ones. Who is this again? Oh yeah, this is, wait, is this what I think it is? It is, yes, yeah, this is another one, yeah. I found a mirror under the table. So, again, you guys, I'm just gonna repeat myself, but this is another thing that, how the fuck would you know this? You know what I mean? Like, there's a girl somewhere in this town. Let's just keep going. There's somebody out here that's looking for her mirror. Like, I think I did, like, discover, like, all of this on my own. I'm not quite sure, but, like, at least some of this stuff I know I discovered on my own, but it's just, like, it is quite random, you know what I mean? Like, especially, like, stuff like that. Like, so, okay, so let's find that girl. Okay, is she at the other end of the thing? Hold on. I thought she was in the city. Hold on. She might be... Maybe she's on the other end. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, like, obviously because, like, you're in this house and there's nobody here and this fucking thing is over here, so it kind of looks sus, you know what I mean? Like, it's, yeah, red error. Yeah, if I didn't say that already. Yeah, red error. But yeah, like, it kind of looks sus because this whole house is fucking empty and you're probably wondering, like, what the hell? What is this? Like, there's nothing here, and then you just start hitting buttons, and then all of a sudden you find, you also have to, oh no, you don't have to crouch, okay. So yeah, you press random buttons and all of a sudden you find that mirror. So it's not completely random in that sense, but it is a bit like, you know, this thing does not look any different or like a different color. Like, we have seen this thing before, I think, this sprite. It's not like as if this thing has a different color or anything. It like looks the same as all the others. So yeah, it's one of those, but that's just something that you have to deal with, man. Someone says, good thing you spotted that obvious invisible mirror under that table. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I said, like, if you know, you know, but obviously if this is your first playthrough or something, like, you're gonna probably miss stuff like that, but it is something that you just have to deal with, because, like, this, I know there is some girl in this town that's like, I need my mirror and things like that. No, I don't need her. It might be on the other end of the city. So this is where we needed that note for. This is the guy that is like, go find Bagu or something. Yeah. You know Bagu, then I can help you cross. Yeah, so now that we have shown him the note, now we can actually cross this river. So yeah, pretty fucking cool. But where the hell is that fucking girl that needs the mirror? Is that not... I'm sure it's in this town. Let's go back, because there's no way. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't do that. Like, they don't do stuff in this game where you find something in one town and have to bring it all the way over to the other town. Like, that does not work like that in this game, luckily. That is actually quite nice. So there has to be somebody in this town that needs her mirror back. She probably just didn't come out of the house. Like, there was some kind of house here. This one maybe. Yeah, there she is. You're the one I'm looking for. Oh, you found my mirror. Follow me. There we go. So yeah, that is a thing. Like I said, you guys, that is just, like I said, this thing looks exactly the same. Yes, this one does not have a mirror, but the only indication that you get is that house is empty. There's not anybody in there, and then you just, you know, you mash buttons or something, and you hope that you find something, and then you find it. So yeah, use this magic to restore your life. Yeah, so this is one of the best fucking magic things in the whole fucking game, and I'll show you in a little bit. Damn, how'd a bridge just pop up like that? Yeah, I know. What an amazing bridge making guy. Yeah, he's like a bridge bender or something. Like, yeah, fire bending, air bending, water bending, earth bending, and then this guy's like, you know what? I can bridge bend, motherfucker. But yeah, this is one of the best fucking items of one of the best magics in the whole fucking game. Maybe you put it together already because it's called the life spell, but it will basically restore your health. It obviously costs a lot of magic though, so it does have, obviously, like it's like a lifeline, if that makes sense. Like you can't just use that all willy-nilly. You need a lot of magic to actually fucking use that. But if I am low on health and I have enough magic, I can just restore, not all of it though, but a good chunk of my life I can get back. So fucking awesome. That's one of the best fucking magics in the whole game. Soyborn says, Link sure does go into random houses a lot. Yeah, that's the RPG curse over there, man. The RPG heroes like to visit houses a lot. Alright. We are actually quite close to a level up. So yeah, these guys don't really give a whole lot. But I'd say we have like 14 minutes left. So let's actually go towards the next temple. And then I'll see if I can beat it like in the time that we have. So let's go over this bridge, because there might be some more stuff. Yeah, obviously these bubbles hurt, so make sure you don't touch the bubbles. Then as soon as I say that, I get hit. That's hilarious. Okay, anyway, don't do what I did. Don't touch the bubbles. There we go. There is another secret here. It's another fairy. Yeah, we don't quite need it, but at least now you know that it's there. Okay, so what we actually have to do is we have to go all the way the fuck up here. And... oh yeah, these rocks, by the way, don't worry about them quite yet. We can't actually do anything with them quite yet, but we will at some point. But we just need a specific item that we do not have right now. Now, there's a little cave up here that we can go into. We might as well go in, see what it is. Never hurts to explore caves. That's the name of the game in Zelda, is go inside caves and explore them. Hey, another P-back. P-back! Yeah, sweet. Alright, we are very close to a level up, so that's always good. Whoa, whoa. Hit. I think those like boomerang throwing guys, I think those are like not vulnerable to like the beam, and I'm not quite sure on that one. But it's usually like the smaller enemies that are like vulnerable to that. Oh, there's another P-back. Yeah, sweet. Magic will go up. Hell yeah. No, like I said, what that means is now every time when we cast magic, you can actually see it. Yeah, the shield is only 16 now. I think life was still 60, so that hasn't changed, but I think shield was a bit more, but now it only costs 16 instead of like, I think it was 24 or something. So yeah, that is basically what your magic stat means. It's like you need less magic to cast the same spell, really. So yeah, it's really fucking good. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we're gonna make our way to the second temple here. It's all the way to the left here. So we just need to go through the swamp. Hit him. Ha! I hit them both. Nice. Alright. Keep moving. Obviously it's very slow because of the swamp here. So we do have to... it takes a little bit longer to move. There we go. Huh. Alright, like I said, take these yellow road things and they will touch you and there are no enemies. So yeah, these are like little safe zones. You can sort of see it like that. Obviously, you will not get like experience, obviously. So if you are trying to level up, like that will not work. But if you are like low on health or anything and you don't want to deal with, oh no, a P-back, yeah, another P-back. If you are low on health and you don't want to deal with any enemies, that is obviously a really good thing. Now, this is basically, again, like I tried it in the first temple, but let's see if this one will actually drop one. Yeah, there it is. That's a fucking... Basically, all of the dungeons or the temples do this, I think, if I remember correctly. Like, almost all of these dungeons, they have this beginning, like a statue here before you actually go in, and it will actually have a red, like, canister thing, or like a red container thing. So yeah, really fucking good. There's a really cool fucking trick that I can show you, but I can't really show you right now because I am full health. So I can't really do it, but I will at some point show you a really super fucking helpful tip that you can do with those red can things. I think for this one we have to go all the way to the bottom first. I'm not sure. So yeah, this is gonna be the second dungeon. Now, yeah, obviously this is not like Ocarina of Time or anything like that. This is still like the NES. So all of the dungeons, except the very last one, will actually have the same music. So yeah, get used to this song, you know what I mean? Because this is a song that you're gonna hear a lot, but it's a good song. So there's really no fucking disadvantage to in my opinion, because I love this song. So yeah. So we have to go all the way over here. There's more Hammer Brothers. Oh, there's more fake Hammer Brothers. Rip-off Hammer Brothers that we have to deal with. Whoa. Please jump. Ow. Ow. There we go. There we go. Oh. There we go. Got him. Yeah. Get the key. Sweet. Jose says, Link better not get a kiss on the cheek as a reward for all the bullshit he's going through like Mario does. Oh, it gets way better than that, man, in this one. And this is also, again, when we get to the ending, I will comment on it more. But, like, yeah, this is, like, the only game where Link actually, like, gets some action, I guess. Like, in the very end. Like, instead of just a little kiss, like, they actually fucking, yeah, go a bit further than that, I guess. So, it's quite interesting. Well, I should say a kiss on the cheek, yeah. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Very, very unique in that sense too, because like, yeah, like, I mean, if you know your Zelda, again, like fucking Link and Zelda are never like a romantic thing. It's always just like a platonic thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's always just like, yeah, I'm the hero, you're the princess, I help you out, and that's it. There's no romantic dynamic between them at all, except like maybe in Skyward Sword, but like in all the others, nothing. So it's quite interesting how this game in that sense is also unique. So this game is unique in multiple ways, you know what I mean? Pretty fucking cool. Okay, can you please, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna respawn this room because these guys are pricks. Oh, you know what? I can actually show it off now, maybe. If this fucking red canister thing shows up again. It does. Okay, perfect. So, what this is, like I said, this thing will refill your magic all the fucking way, right? Now, if you actually use your fucking magic spell while this thing is, like, going down, like, while this thing is refilling the magic meter, so, like, let's just, okay, so I'll use my magic right now. So the magic meter is like all the way down basically right now, right? So if I actually fucking use this thing and the meter will slowly fill it up like all the way to the end basically. If I select my live magic spell right here and I use that while that thing is refilling my magic bar, I can basically get another life spell happening and it goes down, but that red thing will still make the magic meter go up basically. So you can basically get 2 life spells happening and you get more magic instead of it like you let it go all the way and then use the magic or something, because then you sort of, yeah, you sort of waste like the insides of the like the contents. That's how you sell it. You waste like the entire contents of that magic this red thing basically. So what I'm going to do here is, like I said, I'm going to stab this thing, I'm going to use my magic meter and look at the magic meter while this is happening. Yeah, see how it just kept filling up basically, instead of just like going like all the way to the end and then you use your magic meter and then you are basically like back with no magic. So that's a really fucking good trick to do, because you basically, you know, you get more magic and you get another life spell happening, so you can get back basically all of your health back and you keep getting more magic. So absolutely use that technique. Like, it's one of the best things in this game. Like, every time when you see fucking a red thing, I'm just like, yep, I can get 2 life spells happening here without fucking wasting magic, or at least like you get way more magic in the end. So fucking I love that one. Let's see. Jose says, what do you mean by that? Okay, so yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, when they end the game, like the curtains come down and you can totally tell that they are necking, man. Like, they are totally like on the mouth, like kissing each other and all that stuff, and that's it. So that is obviously very like NES, like you just see them like come closer to each other basically, and you can tell like they're just full on like making out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, like very, very much different from just a little kiss on the cheek like Princess Peach does or whatever. But in this one, Link gets some action at the end, so it's quite interesting. So yeah, very unique in that sense, like I said. Zelda 2, yes. Soyburn says Zelda 2 Magic Conversation 101. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that is a very, very, very good technique that you can do. Highly recommend doing that because it's I don't know, man. It's totally not intended, obviously, but I just noticed it when I was playing it, and I was like, yeah, that is a really good fucking thing to do. So yeah. Now these guys are basically the Stalvos again, but these are a bit different. Yeah, they jump and they also fucking stab down. Yeah, they jump over you and they basically try to fucking stab you in the head. So all you have to do is you have to fucking stab them, and every time when they jump up or something, just move basically. Just fucking move aside and you're good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go a bit overtime on this one. Because we have like 5 minutes, but we'll just go a bit overtime. But yeah, these are, if you know your Castlevania, and don't worry about it if you don't, but these are very much akin to like the Medusa heads in that one. Like that pattern that they go at, like they're sort of swaying up and down and shit. Yeah, very much like the fucking Medusa heads. So, yeah, don't fucking touch them, obviously, they hurt. They do, you can't kill them actually if you just fucking do this. You can stab them for a little bit. Boom, and they die and they give you 20 points, so not bad, but yeah, I'd much rather avoid them because they're a nuisance. Now these things, if you notice, like these drops, they obviously hurt, and if they drop the blue one, it will actually spawn in a little a blob thing, like a choo-choo jelly thing. So yeah, be careful of that, obviously. There's another key, that's good. I'm just gonna, you want to be very careful with this, obviously, because these fucking guys, if they hit you, like, Link will jump back, and there's a high chance that you will fall into the lava. So yeah, obviously you don't want that. So yeah, alright, let's keep moving. We have another key, I think. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep moving. There's more magic. Might as well get that. Okay, well, this guy, like I said, use your jumping attacks, and he's no problem. There we go. Yeah, Soyburn, damn flying unicorn heads. Yeah, I know. They're like very much like the Medusa heads, and if you have played Castlevania, you know how much of a prick they are. Those things are nightmares. Alright, let's keep moving. Now this thing, yeah, this thing actually also contains a red canister thing most of the time. Yep. So that's another thing that you can use. You can use your life spell, you can use your shield, your jump, whatever you want to, because this thing will refill it all the fucking way. So I'm just gonna use my shield and get my magic back, and we're good. Let's kill this thing. Well, let's not actually, because we were kind of low on time, so let's just keep moving. Alright. Now this thing will go down. Oh yeah, these guys, these are ropes basically, like these are the little snakes, like if you played the original Zelda, like these make a return basically, like all they do is like they jump up and they try to shoot Link in the face basically. So yeah, use your fucking shield, stab them when they're open, and they're dead, just like that. Not a big deal at all. Okay, so let's keep moving. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just kind of like just exploring and seeing where I end up really. There we go, got rid of that guy. We have a key, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's open that. Let's keep going. Doot, doot, doot. Alright, now this is, let's see. Yeah, this is the room where the fucking things will fall down. I can't actually get that, huh? No. Okay, anyway, yeah, we can't actually deal with that quite yet. We will be able to later, but I think I don't have a key. Yeah, I need to go back. I do need a key, otherwise we can't actually get like what's behind the upcoming door. But we can get at least this. But yeah, be careful about this obviously, because if that rock falls on Link's head, that fucking hurts. So don't get hit by that. Alright, let's go, yeah, let's go down. Because I just took a wrong turn, I guess. We have to go further down. Oh yeah, these things. Oh, these things are annoying as hell. So these things, yeah, they're like little flying eye things. Every time when when they're above you, they shit out fire, really, and they try to hurt you. So obviously, oh, nice, level up, yeah. So obviously fire hot, don't touch that, because that will hurt Link. Soyborn says, the downward thrust in this game is the GOAT. Yes, oh my god, we'll get there, man, we'll get there. So incredibly handy. Yeah, I know, it's kind of hard to like go back like after you don't have it anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I already had like my muscle memory kick in without actually having that technique yet. But yeah, that is a technique that we will get at some point. Alright, let's stab this guy. Ow. Ah! We can't actually block the... Oh, okay, yeah, we can't actually go past this thing. Okay, I have to actually go all the way the fuck back. Like, we took a fucking wrong turn. We need a key to get that power up, otherwise we can't progress. So yeah, like I said, you guys, we are going a little overtime with this one. But yeah, well, I really don't want to, like, finish the dungeon or not finish the dungeon, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to leave y'all hanging, if that makes sense. So I'll just go back, and we have to go get another key, and then we can actually get the item, and then we can move on. So I do have to go all the way back. And like I said, this is something that you do have to deal with in this game. Like, obviously, if you don't know what you're doing, and like I am basically in this sense, you notice that you need a key and that you didn't go in a certain direction or something, and then you have to basically backtrack all the way back. So yeah, that's just something that you have to deal with. Alright, so let's take care of that guy. Oop. There we go. Oh, jeez. Ah, come on, man. I hate these fucking choo-choo things. They're so annoying. Like, for what's supposed to be, like, the Goombas of the game, like one of the first enemies you see, they're quite annoying, actually. So, yeah. Alright, let's go back. Because I don't think I went... Ow. I don't think I went all the way to the bottom. Whoa. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I don't think I went all the way on the bottom on this one. So we have to do that. Go down. Did I go over here? I guess not, because this guy's still alive. Get fucked. Whew. I can go even further down. Alright, let's go check that out, I guess. Let's see if we can find a key. I didn't go over here before, did I? I don't think I did. Stabbed them all, get fucked. That was pretty satisfying. Triple kill! Oh jeez. Get some magic back. Yeah, this is what I said, you guys. Like, you notice how I was low on health, and I used my my life magic, and I got basically a good fucking chunk of my life back, just like that. Pretty fucking awesome, man. That's why I said, like, get that fucking magic spell as soon as you can, because it's like one of the best ones. Oh, I did go down here. Wait, did I get turned around? Wait a second. Where the hell did I not go? Where did I not go yet? Soyborn says, they always seem to hop at you when you least expect it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they are very unpredictable for what's supposed to be like the first enemy in the game. Okay, so I did go down here. Did I go to the left here? Yeah, so this is also something that you have to, that's like a thing with these dungeons. It's like they look very similar, you know what I mean? Like they're all, like they really don't have like very unique level design sometimes. Like some of these hallways like are sort of copy pasty and all that stuff, and then you sort of get confused like I am right now. Like, did I already do this or did I not already do this? So that is another thing that you know that you just have to deal with this game. Like, sometimes it looks a bit too similar to the other room and you have no idea, like, was this the room that I already explored or was it not? You know what I mean? So that is something that you do have to deal with also, but it's all good, it's all good. Okay, there's our key. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, now we can make our way back to that one room, then we can get the power up, and then we can go to the boss, and then I'll call the stream for tonight. Okay. But yeah, I guess y'all are getting a bit extra today. I mean, I'm fine with it, of course. Like, I don't mind. Fucking cool. I can hang out with y'all a bit longer. Alright, so I think I have to go this way, or did I have to go all the way up? No, I need the one with... Yeah, this is the room. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, see, like I said, like, this just happens. Like, even if you're experienced or whatever with this game, like, sometimes it's easy to get lost a little in these fucking dungeons. So, yeah. Oh, what I just noticed, those little unicorn head things, every time when they hit you, they actually steal experience from you, too. Yeah, so that is obviously not very nice. Every time when they do hit you, you lose... I'm not sure how much it was, maybe like 10 or something? Not a whole lot. Like, oh god. Okay, not a whole lot obviously, but yeah, they do, if you do get hit enough, they will take away like a lot. So yeah, try not to get hit by them. Alright. Soyburn says, getting lost in these Zelda 2 dungeons is crazy. Yeah, the island one that's all green themed is the worst. Yes, I think. You gotta walk through walls and shit. Yeah, I know, it's a thing, yeah. Yes, we'll get there when we get there. Alright. But now that we have that key, now we can progress forward. So let's do that. Whoa, careful of that fucking high on sugar like anti-fairy right there. Alright. Will this thing respawn? No. Okay, that thing will actually not respawn, unfortunately. That would have been really nice, but no. Dang it, stop stealing my magic. How many lives do I have? Okay, that's... yeah. Ow. We'll see. If I game over, then I'll just call it, and then we'll just finish this last for the next time. Fuck. Was it all the way to the left, or did I have to go down? Shit. This is what I mean, you guys. This just happens. Like all of these rooms, they just look so. Okay, this is the right room. Good. So let's just hope these blocks are a bit. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. These blocks are a bit random. So sometimes you have a good cycle right there, and sometimes you don't. Oh, you know what? Do I have? Ah, dang, I don't have enough. Okay, well, I do have enough for a shield anyway. Oh yeah, this one. So this is basically another Iron Knuckle. He's not very different from the other one. He just hits harder, I think, and he also takes more hits. Just find him the exact. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Do this. This is where I'm gonna use it again, you guys. Boom, use it, and boom, yeah, just like that. I get some extra fucking magic for it in the process. Fucking love it. All right, god dang it, these stupid fucking things. All right. So don't worry about. Oh, there's another one. Don't worry about this guy. Just find him the exact same way as you did with the orange one. He just takes more hits. That's the only difference. All right. This is it. Yeah, we got the. I guess the power glove or something. I have no idea what the hell that thing is, but what it does, and I'll show it to you in a little bit. Now that we have that. Oh, you know what? I might just actually check. Huh? I want to go up there because there might be a red thing in that thing too. Yeah, there is. Awesome. Yeah. So this thing actually has another fucking another red one. So that is really fucking good. Obviously, boom, just like that. Yes, perfect. All right, let's keep going back. Now that we have the power glove or whatever that thing is called, it's some kind of glove. Now we can actually fucking break these blocks. Like I didn't show it to y'all, I totally forgot. But like before we had that thing, whenever you hit that thing with the sword, it will not break. But now that we have that glove, boom, fucking the blocks will break. And yeah, there was that one spot where it was blocking our way. Blocks were blocking our way, and we can fucking, now that we have that glove, we can actually progress. So let's go all the way to the bottom. Oh, oops. Soyburn says, I like how it's orange, not bad. Then red, yeah, he just takes more hits. But then blue, yeah, oh my god, the blue ones, yeah, oh my god, we'll see them next time, man. Those are nightmares, for sure. Alright, but yeah, now that we have the glove, now we can actually move on. So let's go do that. Like I said, that guy, like, be very careful of his fire, obviously, very dangerous. Now this is a bit of a nightmare too. Like you can block their things, but yeah, it's quite a nightmare to avoid. But now that we have the glove, we can actually progress. Ow. Luckily, these things don't hit as hard, like those little blue like dot things, ball things. They don't really hit as hard, but they are quite annoying. All right, let's keep moving. Whoa! Ow. Oh, there's actually more to this dungeon. Wow, I thought that would have been the end. Alright, I guess not. Let's just keep going. We're going a bit more over time, I guess. Where the hell does this go? Soyburn says, fire eyeball crapping fire on you. Yeah, I know. Fire eyeball. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's another fucking Hammer Brother here. Let's just call them Hammer Brothers for now. I have no idea what they're actually called. Stab him in the face. There we go. We are very close to like a level up too. Okay, I think this is actually progress, so I kind of want to go back just to make sure that I don't miss a fucking key, because I feel like this is progress, and what the hell was further on, like, might be a key, so let's actually go back. Let's go to the right here. Not gonna deal with those guys. Let's kill this guy. Fuck you. Stab him in the foot. Stab him in the knee, I guess. Okay, yeah, there is a key in this room. Okay, yeah, so you do have to go back here, because this is obviously another key that we need. There we go. Fuck you. Ah. There we go, yeah. Dang it, that one does not have one. Soyburn says, that's one hairy Hammer Brother, bro. Needs to shave. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's like no shave November or something in the Hyrule right now. Alright, now that we have that key, let's keep going. There was also a P block that I kind of wanted to try to go for. Because we are very close to a 1-up, like a level up, and like I said, I want to get to the boss basically before, like after we have a 1-up. That would be really nice. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, kill that thing. Okay, this thing. So yeah, this thing is very dangerous. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get rid of all of these blocks so I can actually fucking move immediately. Stab it. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Okay. This is gonna be really awkward. Like, I really hope that boss will give me, or, oh, perfect, actually. There we go, he will give me 100, okay, that's good, that's good. The oh, wow, there's still more? Jesus. There we go. Oh, P-back! Yes! Awesome, attack will go up, sweet, yes! Awesome. That's great, and that's right before the boss, I think, too. So we will get basically 2 1-ups, or 2 level ups. Stab that guy, he's no problem anymore. Especially now that we have attack level 4. Yeah, get fucked. See how easily we take care of those guys now? Fucking awesome. Okay, this is gonna be second boss. This is... oh, this thing. Oh yeah, okay. So all you have to do here, like he shoots like those little dots at you. You have to hit him in the face. And every time when you hit him in the face, like his heads come off. And fucking it will shoot at you, yeah. And now he kind of looks like Voldemort a little bit. He who shall not be named. If you know, you know. Ow. Let me use my shield. I'm gonna die for sure, but I have an extra life. No, I got him actually. Get fucked. Yeah. Okay, you give 2. Ah, dang it! Ah, sorry, man, I forgot. I totally forgot. I just realized, like, when it fell down, like, oh shit, like, I can catch it. Okay, we got it, though. We got it. Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. That was the second dungeon, everybody. Hell yeah. And like I said, you get a free fucking level up, just like that. Boom! Magic level up. Magic is 5 right now. Life is 5 and attack is 4. Fucking love it. And we got the dungeon item, so this one we cannot enter anymore. Fuck yes. Alright, but yeah, that was... okay, hold on. I'll just make a save state. Over this one or something. Alright. Soyborn says Harry Potter is dead. He does look like Voldemort, yeah. Soyborn, yeah, snagging the key is hard. Yeah, I'll try again if I remember. I just forgot about it immediately, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, everybody, that was the stream for tonight. Like, we got through Super Mario Sunshine. Super fun. I'm really happy that I got to play it. Oh yeah, you can also see that on the bottom, you notice that we have the item. We have the glove now. Fucking cool. But yeah, that was super fun. Really happy that I got to play it on stream. And yeah, we're gonna continue playing this for a little bit. Like, we'll see how long this will take. This is a pretty lengthy game in that sense, and obviously because it's more like a stream setting, so I talk a lot and like explain things. So we'll see how long it will take. But yeah, very excited to keep playing this because this is another game that I love. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's something. It has a charm to it. You know what I mean? Like the fighting system and the enemy variety and like all of that stuff. Like, I think it's a really cool and creative game. So very excited to keep playing this. And yeah, everybody, thank you very much for being here. We went a bit overtime tonight, but that's all good. I really just wanted to finish that temple before I left for tonight. And yeah, everybody, thank you very much for being here. Of course, like, I appreciate all of you for watching and staying and like appreciate if hanging out. You know what I mean? Like it's really fucking cool. And yeah, we're gonna keep playing this next week. Next week on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Central European time. We're gonna continue playing this, and we'll see how far we can get. So yeah, everybody, have a good rest of your day. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you on the next stream. All right? Have a good one, everybody. See you later. Bye bye. Oh yeah, good stuff, Lloyd. Thank you very much, Soyborn. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time, Soyborn.